Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Revolution Gaming Podcast for October. Holy shit, we're 2 months away from award season, and I am not prepared at all. But yeah, let's get the guys in here and get started so we can see what the fuck they're gonna say or do or whatever. Hello?
Hello.
Hurrah!
Oh, okay, we're all here. Cool. All
Yep.
right. So, welcome to the podcast, everybody. We have a lot to get through and not a shit ton of time to do it. So, let's try and be as concise as possible while we do this, but we will start with the joke game. So, uh,
Woo!
I know that Ray has a joke game, and I know that
Yep.
I have a joke game. Who else has a joke game?
I have a joke game.
All
Mermich
right.
actually took my joke game. I looked at his list and was like, ah, darn, that was my joke game. But I had another one, so we're good.
Okay. So,
Oh, I
Murmish,
did?
tell us
Yeah.
your joke game.
Necco tissue.
What? Mecho tissue?
You,
Necco
Neko tissue.
tissue.
How do you spell that?
Neko
Oh,
tissue.
okay. I
TISS.
Yeah, I was hearing that wrong.
Now, Ray, did you find Necco tissue before I did, or no?
No, because I only looked today. I looked at your list after I made mine, and you had done it last night, right?
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, half of it last night, and then
There it is.
I added a couple more this morning. But Necco tissue was from last night.
There it is. I got it. There you go. All right.
You got it.
It's a cat game.
Basically.
Now this goes along with the idea that Mermit should become a streamer and only play cat games. Full
Oh, yeah?
time. Full time cat game streamer. I think it'd be a great idea. How's it going, Pensu? This game looks like a fever dream.
I think that's the point.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna say, what would a joke game be without Fever Dream? So what's yours, Ray?
Mine is called DWD, Drunk Wizard Dungeoneer.
Oh my God. Okay, let's check that out. The character's name is Tipsy. Great.
Fitting, no?
Yeah, very. I love the description already. You will need wit, courage, and a strong liver.
Of course.
That's crazy. A high-functioning, potion-loving wizard on a wild quest in a shifting dungeon. Oh my God. Okay, that looked pretty wild. I think mine's not going to be as good as those ones, fortunately. Maybe Silver will dig mine though. Is Boomer Grandma.
I mean, the name alone is already
Oh
pretty
my!
good.
Oh my god, seriously.
Oh, it is.
How
Yeah,
did I not see this?
and it has a
Oh,
free
shit.
demo. Everybody, make sure to check out Boomer Grandma today.
That's different.
You know what it looks like, Silver? It looks like somebody took Chex Quest and like modded it to be a Boomer Grandma.
Right.
I'm
ain't
ready
wrong.
though. I'm ready though. I think Silver needs to 100% this game. I think he could do it.
Oh god.
Who cares who the main character is? It's an FPS. You're not going to see the grandma unless you
Except
start
her
like
little head in the
I did-
bottom, where the
yeah,
health is.
I
exactly.
just find it amusing as all shit. Like, why didn't
The
anyone
art
think of this
is
sooner?
What's
unique.
Interesting.
I said, why didn't anyone think of this sooner?
that? I don't know, but I'm glad they did.
I mean, I've seen quite a few in this style.
Yeah, it's very strong in its humor. Maybe it's made by a grandma. I don't know, or maybe he loves his grandma.
That
What?
would be fucking hilarious and actually surprisingly
It's-
heartwarming.
That's why the
Despite
the Skyrim grandma retired so she could make a boomer shooter. We see how it
That
goes.
would be quite hilarious.
All right, so let's talk about the review games that we have. I know that Murmich has what, Starbird that you can talk about?
Yes, I have Starbirds that I can talk about.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you got to it. All right, tell us
an
about it.
abundance of resources,
Well,
untouched for eons.
This was certainly a fun factory game that I was looking forward to for quite a while. You have to balance like completing quests to get money. There's tech points that you need to gather to unlock new machineries. It's just really chaotic when you get to the later levels, because you end up having to make all sorts of different materials, combine them on specific planets, because only certain planets have certain materials, and you got to ship them to and from different planets, and then ship them to a specific facility to unlock to open up an asteroid, and it's chaotic.
Well,
who knows what else?
Also, you can't cross the pipelines, so you have you have to very carefully like orient all of the pipes around everything else to make it all fit.
you can't spiderweb it? Oh man, that's no fun.
Nope.
You have to. You have to spaghetti it.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
In space.
that sounds
But
fun, though.
overall, the game's really fun. Like, it actually has a story to it, which is pretty cool. And they're gonna be updating it eventually. I don't know when, but they have quite a few more planets to go before like they get to like the big next story stuff that is now locked behind an update. But overall, great themed game. Like it stability like wise, it's really good. It's really pretty. Like the whole planet.
Was that an Among Us planet? I just saw
yes, it
Among
was.
Us planet.
But yeah, all sorts of different shaped planets. Game's fun. Go play it.
You got a grade?
Is it an early access? Yeah, it is. 7 out of 10.
Okay, that sounds good.
I'll give it the max that I can give a early access, because I had a lot of fun with it. If you like resource management factory type games, you'll love this one.
All right, great. And the cool part is if any of us would have picked this as our game of the month, we would have won.
Oh
I
yeah, that's
should've.
fair. That's fair.
That's the hilarious
I
part.
knew what I was doing when I didn't pick it for my game of the month, and I should have.
We'll get there after the reviews, but it is
Yeah.
kind of
It's
funny.
not about winning. It's about sending a message.
And the funny part is it's the closest the pick of the month has ever been. So, all right, next thing I guess we'll talk about is Borderlands 4, since me and Silver both played the game. So, difference is he played it on console, I played it on PC. So our experiences, optimization-wise, were a little different. But what do you think, Silver?
Gunplay feels pretty much as it was in Borderlands 3, I'd say. However, I do like the new additions of throwing knives, but I also don't like the fact that rocket launchers are now restricted to ordnance, the grenade button, and I'm like, well, now you just basically lowered how many guns we can get. They lied when they said there's a bazillion guns again. I'm like, not true, because you've limited the weapon modifications. Like in Borderlands 3 they were wild, but now in Borderlands 4 they seem a bit more limited, in my opinion, even if there are 2 new gun manufacturers, or 3 I should say. So that's a shame, but overall my experience has been smoothish. Of course there's an issue right now, I'm not sure if it's been patched yet. I don't think it's been patched yet. So, you know, if loot actually just like escalate, if loot amount escalates and it doesn't disappear if you go far enough away, so it piles up and causes your game to lag, and you know, your performance drops. That's also one reason why there's been performance drops, because of that. If you open too many containers, there's too much loot on the floor, and you don't pick it all up, that's one of the reasons why your performance drops, because it happens to me on console. But you get hitching, so then you have to quit the game, literally quit the game, like go back to desktop, then reboot the game up to fix it.
Yeah, that's a big issue, especially since I believe that's due to Unreal Engine 5 unloading complete sections of the game at a time, so it doesn't do what Borderlands used to do, where you walk away from something far enough and it kind of like despawns. Now you're taking complete sections of the game and loading them, and they stay completely loaded until you move to a next sector of the game. So, Unreal Engine 5, my favorite.
Really, so
But
there's no loading screens.
But I will say, story, pacing, gunplay, and actual fun factor of the game are really great. That's what makes all of these optimization and bug and all these issues so disappointing with the game, because underneath it all, the game is actually really, really good. So here's what I would say. Definitely play it someday, but just wait till they get the game ready to go. Like, if there was ever a game that should have released in early access but didn't, it'd be this game, because my lord, they needed to like beta test the shit out of it to get it to run.
Or delayed another 6 months.
Yeah, I
Maybe a
mean,
year.
that's what I would say. Recommending like buying it, I would wait until like the summer
6
sale,
months.
the summer sale next year, right? Like to finally get it, because then they'll have everything tuned in, because they know, like, especially with Switch 2 getting delayed because the game doesn't run well enough, and like they have DLC plans and they have to fix the game before they start trying to sell you more DLC. So it's gonna be a ride of patches, probably one a week every fucking week until they get it done. But it's a lot of work to do and a lot of optimization, because they can change the recommended settings all they want. It should have ran on a lot more hardware than it did properly, you know.
These
But
different sliders now on console.
But no, but you know what the thing is like that's the sad part, is because Borderlands 4 is literally, in my mind, a better game than 3 in every single aspect.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But they both released in terrible shape on PC.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
3 did too. Like, people forget, like 3 came out and it ran like garbage, even without Unreal Engine 5. So
I was glad I waited.
Yeah.
A year.
Well, in this case, you didn't, and you get to experience the bug fixing along with the rest of us. But
at least on console, it's not as bad as it is on PC. I will tell you that from my personal experience.
That's very true.
Nowhere near as bad.
So here's what I would say. I'm gonna give the game a 6 out of 10, but with the preface that someday it's gonna be the best Borderlands game besides Borderlands 2.
Yep. Because even with as much as I've experienced, it doesn't quite reach the caliber of
let's be realistic.
Story
Nobody can top Handsome Jack.
Yeah,
it's not possible. That will never happen. So everybody's gonna have to live with everything being slightly worse in story than 2.
Yeah.
I've only fought one of the 3 bosses, or 4.
If you compare it to 2, you're gonna lose automatically, because besides Handsome Jack and nostalgia period. But comparing 4 to 3, you cannot tell me that every part of the game doesn't feel more complete and better. Right?
Because it bloody does. It's just there are a few changes I don't like that I've made from 4. There's a couple of changes I don't like, but I'd rather save that for a more in-depth look.
Yeah, for like
when podcast isn't the game. Isn't the place.
I was gonna say, you guys are still playing it on stream, so everyone who wants to hear more up-to-date thoughts can tune into that.
Yeah, so here's my quick synopsis. 6 out of 10, wait for the game to get fixed, but when the game is fixed, I implore you to check it out because it is actually a great game underneath all the issues it currently has.
Yep. And
Okay.
there you go.
All right. Now we're going to talk about the game that I'm going to, well, one of the two games I'm going to gush over this month. And the first one is Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Everybody should know this was coming.
Which wasn't $70 because I can't afford that right now.
But unlike most games lately, this one came out and it's at overwhelmingly positive reviews. And I say completely worth it. I know $70 is a lot of money. I'm not saying the $70 is worth it. That's subjective. But getting the game and getting what you want to experience in a well-optimized and, you know, the file size is even small enough to say extremely well-optimized game with a lot of content, a lot of characters, and a lot of support coming. It's, for somebody who loved Transformed as much as I did, this game is a fucking wet dream, especially after Team Sonic Racing, which was such a disappointment. This game is absolutely phenomenal, comparably. It's kind of like Borderlands in a way, where it's like one was really good, and then the next one was a disappointment, and this is a return to form. But in this case, they made sure the game ran flawlessly before they put it out. And that's why everybody is so happy with the game. And the Cross Worlds mechanic works incredibly well. So I would say if you're a Sonic the Hedgehog like racing fan, like Transformed or anything like that, this is the package you need to get. It is an absolutely phenomenal game. I understand a lot of people are going to have to wait for sales. I totally get it. Not everybody's fucking rich. I'm not either. If it wasn't for Sega themselves, I wouldn't have been able to play it. And have I have a whole year of fucking their season pass and everything because they were so kind. But that doesn't reflect my review because my review is based on playing hours of the game, and the game is absolutely great. So I'm gonna give this game a 9 out of 10. It's probably better than Transformed in some ways. I think people like Ray, I'm calling you out, Ray, like that didn't like some of the transformations in other games as much as others, will like the way that it's handled more here. That it relies more on the cross worlds idea rather than just the transforming. And the fact that like every time you go into a cross world, it's completely seamless, and you can like literally look into the portal that you're going into and see movement in it is fucking great on a loading sense. So yeah, it's the best kart racer I've played since Sonic Racing Transformed. And the only shame is that it doesn't have more of the old characters in it. That's it. Like, I'd like to have Wreck-It Ralph or anything like that, but they're not really relevant as they used to be anymore. So it's kind of like they're doing a modern one. This one's going to have Pac-Man and Mega Man and Minecraft and Avatar and SpongeBob and Patrick and all these, and they're getting their own worlds, which is great because like they're adding even more rotation to the cross worlds every single time they update the game with these new characters. So we're gonna have like, you know, a Bikini Bottom level, a Pac-Man level, a Mega Man X level, and regular Mega Man level. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how the game transforms over time. Haha, no pun intended. Yeah, but like as soon as any of these guys are able to get it, I will be playing it a lot more on the channel. But the problem is when you play it single player, it's not like the best viewing experience for stream because the fun part for us was just getting together and being competitive and
screaming and yelling at each other.
Yeah, that was fun.
Right, Jess?
Yeah. Jess understands. But
She's
And
getting a
the
copy too,
rival-
right? At some point.
The
Oh, yeah,
rivalry
she
we
is.
had, Tim.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, right? But unfortunately, we don't have any more like character to just do that all the time. No, you don't get to buy no DLC characters. They're all mine this time. I don't even have to buy them. I'm gonna beat you with SpongeBob and just scream I'm ready the whole time. But no, like yeah.
I'm ready.
But the game is fucking great. There's no other way to put it. And I would recommend as soon as you can getting it. Preferably on sale if you can afford it. All right. Does anyone else have anything to review? Because I only have one left. Anyone else have anything?
Did I talk about Coreless last month?
I
I don't think I did.
No, you did not.
Because I played about 3.6 hours of that.
Here you go. Platform is yours.
Yeah, it's still in early access, so definitely a lot to improve on, but it is a fun little single-player roguelike, kind of Risk of Rain-esque. I think they've taken a lot of inspiration from it in art and design, but it's got a very interesting meta progression with a very kind of large web-ish looking skill tree.
Jeez, that looks like the Final Fantasy X skill tree.
Yeah, it's all mostly just minor stat boosts, but like there's large nodes that in runs you can pick up like kind of gear that you can attach into those larger nodes that'll give you different passives effects.
Oh, nice.
So it's very interesting. There's a few characters available so far. I haven't actually played all of them yet, but it's definitely early in its early access, and I believe they've talked about some major changes that they're going to make in the future, but it's definitely one worth keeping an eye on. I'd probably give it an easy 6 right now, it being in early access. It's definitely got room to grow, but it seems to be heading in the right direction.
Now, I will mention real quick that it's kind of ironic because I just agreed to stream a game just like this on YouTube, and I was going to ask them to play it with me. So I'm going to show them really quick what the hell this game is. Only because... Yeah, so welcome, Ray, to Godbreaker. This is from Thunderful, and this is a roguelike Slay the Spire. I mean, not Slay the Spire. Risk of Rain-esque. Yeah, game. And it has a demo that they reached out and asked us to play on YouTube, of all things. And I figured that would be a nice adventure for us, and in return, they are going to give us keys for the full release when it comes out. So,
hey, that seems worth it. I like the look of it already.
Yeah, so there you go. So we're gonna play the demo, and then for the demo, we get the full release, and we can try out the full release later.
Well, Coreless currently is single player, and I don't think they have any plans to be multiplayer, so it's nice that we have a multiplayer option as well coming out. I'll look forward to that.
Exactly. More options are good. And plus, sometimes you just want a single player experience.
Right.
All right, so
and competition is never bad, right?
Exactly, it's not.
Right, Nintendo? Right, Nintendo?
Yeah.
Right, Nintendo?
Don't tell them that. All right, so welcome to my surprise game of the month. Hey, it's at Mostly Positive now. There's enough reviews for it. So we're talking about Who Trained the Heroes, Spin of Fate. For the people that were here on Sunday, you will know that I played this game way too long. And almost ended up taking the whole entire stream with this one game. So, if you want an understanding or premise to this game is about basically defeating the God King. But how do you defeat the God King? You create a character and train the shit out of them using slot wheels that you customize with picking like different attributes every time you win a battle or train your character. And it puts different icons on the slot machine, so that way you can use that in either training or battle to, get mana or attack points or even healing or your shield or anything else. And you basically train your character 5 times, doing a different stuff like training around library, a cave where you can find loot, and you get 5 chances to do that, and then you fight an enemy. And then you do it again, and you fight a stronger enemy, and then usually the 3rd or 4th time you fight like the first year boss. And then you go through it again and you train and you fight the second year boss. And the game becomes obviously progressively harder and harder, but you earn coins that you can use to get like special items that you can see in the slot in the bottom left hand corner. And those will either like give you additional buffs to your training so your character can be stronger overall, or you can use them in battle to make it so you buff every single turn that you take or anything else. So your character has a major benefit in that one battle. So you have to kind of like balance your idea of whether you want your character to be powerful all the time, mixed with some items that will make you powerful enough just to get through something. But it's incredibly addictive. And it's one of those games where you really don't have to do a lot. It's a chill game to play. But on the other hand, it's like one of those games where you really get invested and you just start reading everything. And you're like, well, I gotta make sure to get this training ability. And then the next time you'll be like, I could use this training ability, but I gotta get something else for when I do the battle down the road. And you start like really, working on your builds more and more and more every single time you go through. And that's the hook. Like the game is
Finding those synergies that really opens everything up, and suddenly you like, oh, if I just get these 3 things, I can just exploit
Exactly.
it for a while.
Exactly. So like you obviously you're gonna have builds where I want to have all the shield and I just want to be a tank, or I just want to have a healer build where they'll have to try and hit me 5,000 times to kill me because I'll just re-up my health every single time I have a turn. But it's about finding the right balance, about finding what works. The farthest I've made it is through year 3 so far, and that was like basically full healing, full attack, and then some magic and defense. But even then, like, why I lost? Because I didn't have enough defense. So it's about, continuing to learn every single time you go through a run. It's one of the biggest surprises this year for me because like I rarely do I find a game this small from this unknown of a studio, and I play it and I'm like, holy fuck, I just want to keep playing it. And last night I did. I didn't get hardly any sleep because I stayed up pretty much all night playing it.
I was
So
debating whether I should call you out or not, but you called yourself out, so I didn't have
yeah,
to.
yeah. I played what 5.6 hours just last night to give you an idea of how long I played the game. The game's $8 on Steam. I know, real bank
Oh,
breaker.
break in the bank, man.
And I obviously would have to play the game longer to give it a proper score. But I'm just gonna say, go out and if you have an interest in these types of games at all, like Slay the Spire, those one more run types of game, this is a no-brainer to go out and buy. Absolutely, like
Or avoid completely if you don't want to lose your life to it. Like this is either a warning or an encouragement.
Yeah, if you get
you know
lost
who
in
you
it,
are.
If you're afraid you're going to lose your job because you didn't sleep, then don't buy it. If you're like me and responsible and only stay up till 4 a.m. on days you have off the next day, then it's fine. But no, it's an incredible game. Like I said, a no-name studio and developer, but it's fucking fun as hell, and I can't recommend it enough. So go out and get that shit if you can. All right. Do we have
Your
any more?
endorsement.
Do you have any more reviews? Or are we done?
Going once, going twice. Sold.
So
Okay. I was waiting to see if Silver had anything, but I guess not.
Nope.
Okay.
No, he talked about Borderlands 4. That's all he's been playing.
That's fair.
I mean-
That's a lot to play. I mean, well, I'm talking about new wise. It's a lot to play. The game's
New
like, I guess.
yeah. No, I meant it's not the only game I've been playing, but yeah. New
It's the
wise,
one you've been
it
playing the
is.
most of, probably.
Okay, so real quick,
Yeah.
we're gonna before we switch gears here, we're gonna talk about our picks of the month for last month. We don't really care about who wins, so whatever. Silver came in fourth place with Alien Rogue Incursion, which still had a mostly positive review with 119 reviews.
Respectable.
Yeah. Third was Murmich with Lego Voyagers, which was very positive with 511 reviews. Uh, as the people who were here Sunday, Ray picked Metal Eden, which we can all agree is fucking awesome. It got very positive with 615 reviews, and obviously because I was so passionate about the game, and I haven't even started playing it because I was playing the other game last night. You will have your review at the end of the month. Don't worry. Final Fantasy Tactics, very positive, 700 reviews, but I will have a review for it by the time we do another podcast. I swear. All right. So now we got news to talk about, and oh my lord, do we have a lot of fucking news to talk about today. So,
A lot going on in the world of gaming, isn't it?
yeah, that's for sure. All right.
Good, bad, and ugly.
Okay, so let's start with the saucy one. We'll talk about EA getting bought out by a what do you call it? A
Saudi Arabia.
equity firm.
PIF, right?
Yeah, the equity firm that is tied to Saudi Arabia. And doing so, they put the company $20 billion in debt the minute they took over because of the way the loan was structured. So JP Morgan literally has $20 million of loan money put into them acquiring it out for a private buyout and bring the company private. Do I think this is going to be anything good? Personally, I'll let these guys say their piece afterwards. I think it's going to be awful. I think a lot of people are going to lose their jobs because the company is going to have to try and make up $20 billion. And the only way they are going to do that is by basically charging the public way more money in microtransactions and cutting the cost of employment. They have a big plan, which every company does out there now, to replace their employees with AI. So they're basically going to try and use AI to replace a lot of their employees, and it's going to be a situation where they are cutting every corner possible to pay back the money and try and make up $20 billion as quickly as possible. I have a feeling, and this is just a guess, but I've been right before, is that I feel like EA is going to end up selling off BioWare as a company. They're just going to sell them off to another publisher entirely. To be fair, BioWare hasn't really had a hit in over a decade. So, I mean, to be fair, the last 3 games that they have released have all been either middling or poorly received. And I don't exactly blame EA for it, but I'd much rather have them sell the company than shut it down. Because fans of Mass Effect and everything else, that would be terrible because they would never get any more stories in the franchises whatsoever. And I certainly wouldn't trust EA to find another actual studio that could do it. I don't think DICE is going to start making, Mass Effect or Dragon Age anytime soon. Especially since they had like 6 studios working on Battlefield. I don't think, if they get rid of BioWare, it's pretty much just going to be Madden, FC, and Battlefield from then on out from them. Pretty much, I can imagine. Just anything that is going to make massive amounts of money. Which is a shame because we already have enough companies that are cutting like anything experimental for the idea of just sequels and the same old shit. But when you're $20 billion in the hole from the get-go, I guess you really don't have much of a choice. So I'm going to let these guys say what they have to say now. So what do you think?
What do you think, Silver? As far as the BioWare not making anything good recently, wasn't the most recent Dragon Age not the worst received? Like, you did say they've had some mediocre games, but I think did Silver, you the only one who played the Dragon Age? If he's still with us.
Yeah, Are
Go
you
for it.
are you are you just in chat now?
Maybe?
He is in chat, so everybody in chat say hi to Silver.
Oh, he's in the
Nature
bathroom.
called.
Okay.
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 That's
Well,
fair.
then maybe I'll talk first.
Let's yeah, that's a good idea.
As far as it goes, like, I don't think people had a lot of expectations for EA to begin with. Like, we'd already made quite the villain of them in the first place. So, I don't know that this is really going to change a lot from a consumer's perspective. Because either you already bought their slop anyway with the sports games, and I realized, Tim, that you're probably going to be very concerned about the Madden games at this point now. But nobody, I don't feel like, had huge expectations for EA at this point.
No.
I agree. This is definitely like, I don't see anything good coming out of this. Like, that would be the biggest surprise of the year if this somehow improved things. But especially if they've already publicly said that their plans are to go AI to cut costs, and
Like, it's not gonna go over well.
there's really not much opportunity for them to crawl back from this. What I'm very curious about is like, well, how is this going to affect their indie scene
Yeah,
specifically?
The EA Originals is the best thing that they do.
Right. So that would probably be the biggest concern is like, how is Originals going to pull through this? Is that getting cut? Is that going to get like altered beyond recognition? Like what are we even going to expect for that? How do we expect anything from that? I know there's some people have been concerned about Saudi Arabia implying censorship with their new bargaining power. And yeah, that probably is a concern, especially for the indies. But yeah, I really, the Originals is probably the biggest concern in my opinion.
Well,
Everything else was already pretty much sunk.
You know what's funny is they already cut back on the Originals already. I mean, they considered EA Skate an original, which it's not. Like, it was made by an EA studio anyway. And that game's getting lambasted into the ground because of heavy monetization and a free-to-play game. And also, like, you gotta think about it. Besides, like, It Takes Two and, like, that development team, right? Like, every other EA original team that they had is already pretty much gone. And I think that they've had so much success, like, you know, that development studio in particular. I can't remember the name of the studio.
Yeah,
like
I was thinking of him too.
Yeah, like It Takes Two and all that stuff. Like, he's had so much success. Like, he could release the game on his own or with another publisher, and it would not matter. But like the only other one I can remember in recent memory was like Lost in Random was an EA original, and they ended up spinning that off and making it into a roguelike. I think they released like last month or something. But they're not associated with the EA anymore either. So it's kind of like that whole originals program is pretty much dead as it is anyway. Even before the takeover. I think it's just going to be a lot of. I think pretty much it's going to be. Oh, well, that's one way to get you to sub. Thanks for the resub. But no, I didn't actually plan it that way, but it sometimes works that way. But no, honestly, I think I'm gonna let Silver talk whenever he gets back. But my biggest concern with this would be is that they are going to just drive the company further into the ground. Because there's only so many franchises they have left. Madden has struggled, even though this year's Madden was admittedly better than the last three combined. But like they have FC soccer, which everybody spends a fortune on. They have Madden, which everybody spends a fortune on. I mean, it's they're not gonna like go out of business overnight, but putting themselves $20 billion in debt from the get-go is gonna either make or break it for them. So either they cut the employees and they make the money, or the whole entire publisher as a whole just goes into massive debt. So, you know, I don't know. Uh, I'll let Silver talk about this topic when he gets back, but the next
I
topic
have
I think
returned.
oh, there you go. Go ahead and say your piece, Silver. And how's it going, Ava?
Hmm. Well, this is really going to like fuck them over, regardless of what they do, regardless of how much money they try to make. 20 billion fucking dollars in debt. Yeah, I just find it hilarious in the saddest fucking way possible. Like I wonder how the hell this even occurred. Why did it occur? I'm I'm very curious, but I don't really give a shit about EA as a publisher. They can fuck off and die for all I care. Because considering they destroyed so many amazing companies. Westwood, the fucking creators of fucking Command and Conquer, and then you had Bullfrog, the creators of fucking Dungeon Keeper. What the fuck happened? Oh, and then there's Visceral Studios, the creators of fucking Dead Space. Again, why do they have the tendency to kill, iconic studios that make iconic games and then
That's
just
why
shit all over them?
that's why
It's
I'm
it's
so
fucking
surprised that
pathetic.
that's why I'm honestly surprised BioWare's still in business.
Yeah, considering how long that's been going for, since what, 1998,
Okay, so
96? I
let's
think.
answer Ray's question real quick before we move on. So he brought up the fact that the latest Dragon Age game came out to
Veilguard, yeah.
positive reviews from critics, not so
Yep.
much from
Negative
Obviously.
reviews, pretty much negative reviews from veterans and fans of the Dragon Age series. And it's obvious why. It is very obvious why. Compare, like, the original Dragon Age. Dark, greedy, visceral. It showed you the nitty gritty. It showed you everything you needed to know about the world of Thedaz. That
yeah.
it had gone to shit. It's full of corruption and, creatures of all sorts of mythological, design. And then you bring all the way up to Verogard. The characters are boring. They don't even have no identity. There's just so many things wrong. I already explained all the bad shit with Veilguard in my fucking
Review.
review
Yeah.
a couple months ago. So go back to that if you care enough. But yeah, it's lost its identity. It wasn't Dragon Age in my opinion. It
Well,
wasn't Dragon Age. Sure, it had dragons, but so and
don't you
There
feel
was
like
an age. It had dragons, however.
I mean,
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And
don't
that's also a point. They didn't even mention that this was the age of what. In every other Dragon Age game, they actually did mention that this is the age of this, is the age of this, this is the age of that. They didn't even mention any of the history
So they forgot the
of.
age?
Yeah,
Part of
they
Dragon
forgot the.
Age?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because when a major event happens in the Dragon Age franchise, they name it after a major event. So that's why I think like it was the first age was the Dragon Age.
well,
Lore. But
I
anyway,
will say
yes, sorry.
this. I think no, I think BioWare is in the same boat as Bungie, right?
I hope
The,
they
the,
get either become independent or be picked up by a more respectable publisher.
yeah, I mean, how could you
That
forget an
that's
age, Ava? Um, but no, I feel like it's a Bungie and BioWare in the same boat. That
Yep,
the development teams that made these games, that made these companies special, aren't there
long gone,
anymore. Yeah.
Hmm.
long gone.
So to expect the same amount of like precision and love and craft, or expect the
And
same
skill.
type of skill and results from a whole new generation of developers at the studio is kind of impossible. Like Eventually, Naughty Dog could end up being shit. Eventually, any studio can go to crap if enough of the leadership leave. Especially with Bungie, because Bungie, after they got acquired
It's still
by
respectable.
after they got acquired by Sony, a lot of them just took like the emergency buyout on their deal and just skedaddled. A lot of them left after that. So you got Marathon with like maybe a couple people from who made
Remained.
Halo, but
Yeah.
like how many are left from the original Marathon? Probably
None.
probably one, maybe none.
Probably none. None.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure
Exactly.
the original
Ship of
original
Theseus.
co-creators.
So,
Yeah,
so like,
they're
so
left.
they're basically being like, I wonder why the new marathon has nothing to do with the old marathon. Well, the new
Don't forget stolen
marathon is,
assets.
yeah, no, I'm saying like the new marathon
Plagiarism.
is made
Yeah.
by a team that probably barely knows what the old marathon even fucking was when they came up
Yeah,
with the idea.
Yeah, they were just first-person shooters that were first released on the Macintosh, Apple
Ex-
PC.
Exactly.
Fun
So
fact
you know
for
what
those that are
you know what
too
it's
young to
called?
remember.
Now, for
Yeah.
people that don't know, you know why they
Yeah.
do that? It's called name recognition, name power.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
let's say 30 years from now, Microsoft decides they wanna make an extraction shooter and call it Halo. Well, the fact that it's called Halo will make people. I remember Halo. Oh wow, what does that have to do with an extraction shooter? Fucking nothing. But, you know, um,
Boy.
but all
I
right.
could totally see arguments made for how you could fit it into Halo lore easily. Like, it would not
Yeah,
even
you
be
could.
hard.
You
However,
could.
would
It would-
they, is the
it would-
question. Would
it
the
would
devs 30 years from now know enough to actually put that amount of care and detail into it in
Yeah.
an extraction shooter of all things?
Instead of Master
Maybe
Chief,
not.
it'd be instead of Master Chief, it'd be Mr. Chief. It'd be like
Mr. Chief.
God.
Excuse me, Mr. Chief.
yeah. He's got his helmet on. He only fucks with it on. I'm like, jeez, I hate that show. Oh my god, I know people don't understand what I'm talking about. Like they made a Halo TV show for people that do know that, and
And
they
he
I don't know
took
what
his
you're talking
helmet
about.
off within like the first 3
So-
episodes.
and then had him have sex in the show, which was completely unnecessary. Like, like why?
Nerds like that, right?
Yeah, sure. All right, second topic. This it's a little more close to home because I'm a big fan of the service. Xbox Game Pass is raising their fees. Yeah, the Halo show.
The
Mm.
Halo
Dan.
show.
The Xbox Game Pass has raised their price of Ultimate by 50%, and now it is $30 a month for Ultimate.
So from $20 to
$360
$30.
a year.
Jeez.
Yes.
$360 a year.
Yeah, so they're basically their way of making up for this is now Ubisoft Classics is part of Game Pass Ultimate. You get all the you get all the day one games from Microsoft Studios. You get EA Play, and you get if your kids are into this like
Fortnite
mine,
Club, I think.
yeah, you get Fortnite. What is it called? Crew.
Club.
Fortnite Crew.
Oh,
Is their
Crew. That's what it is.
Which
I knew it started with a C.
Fortnite Crew is good for Fortnite and Rocket League. So if you play either one of those, the PC tier is only worth it now. If PC tier is $15, but it doesn't include day one releases. So
That's
like,
what I
it
thought
does
was
not.
interesting. I read the article briefly,
You know,
and it said, what was it?
I don't
New
care if they-
titles within a year. I was like,
Okay,
that's
so-
a really big window.
Okay, so
Yep.
here's I'm going to show you guys on screen. Okay, this is what the new plan is. So Ultimate
A ton of
includes
backlash.
yeah, is 75 games. Okay, 75 day one games a year. So that's an
all.
interesting number, 75 plus. So
Yeah.
that means they must be investing in this more heavily to make it so games are day one, because that seems like a lot over the course of a year. Okay.
Yep.
And then
Yeah,
we get,
well,
I
yeah,
get
that
this,
sounds like they would
65
definitely be
days.
trying to pull in more titles, because I doubt they're releasing 75 games in a year,
No,
right?
no,
On their
no,
own.
no, not even
Not
close.
anywhere
Hell
near
no.
that. So they're definitely, that would mean working with other studios to put their day one games on Game Pass, but only on the Ultimate tier.
Yeah, so uh now playable on PC. So Essential is basically just
That was previous core, right?
yeah, so it's
Is what they used
just
to call it.
yeah, so this is just basically your basic functionability, and you get the base level Game Pass games. And
Online
then
multiplayer
yeah,
still benefits for Riot Game stuff and cloud gaming, but
Mhm.
okay,
the
and
other
then
tiers have faster
and,
cloud gaming.
yeah, and then premium now you get new Xbox published games within a year of launch. Unlimited cloud gaming, which cloud gaming could be good for people that have lower end PCs for sure. And then you got all the Riot game stuff, so the people that are all into their games are happy. And then you obviously get, the regular online console multiplayer. And you can earn $50 a year in store awards, which I find that kind of funny, like how they've got that tied into a package now. And then obviously Ultimate is everything under the sun, and you get Fortnite Crew starting next month, unlimited cloud gaming, and now like you can cloud game at 4K, I guess, on Ultimate. Um, and you can get $100 a year in store rewards, which fine, sure, just give me $100 off a year plan then. That'd be great. Instead of
That'd be
360, make
neat.
it 260. I mean, what the fuck am I saying? I never pay full price for Game Pass ever. It's been 20 for about a year now. I usually pay between $8 and $12 a month for it by just going to sites and just buying it up. And then when my Game Pass subscription runs out, I cancel the subscription, I add the key card in, and I have another month of Ultimate. I haven't paid for a month-to-month plan with them in probably 18 months. I'm gonna be straight up. Free the Prime
Oh,
Print cloud playable games not included with Game Pass and are sold separately.
Oh, interesting.
oh, stingy cunts. Dun dun dun. Ah,
So if
Cloud
their article
playable
is to be
games not included
believed,
are both sold separately. Maybe it may be available with Game Pass in the future. Paying directly on Xbox consoles or Steam with the Xbox app or an Xbox.com Play supported device. Wow, so they're like really talking about that crossover with Steam stuff. I just read the
hmm,
fine print. If you wonder what the fuck I'm reading, but yeah, I find it very weird that they would do that. But I also feel like Sony's about to follow suit. And it's the one of those things. Yeah, but you can pay us now. It's kind of one of those things where it's kind of like the console prices right now. One jumps, so the other jumps because they all feel like if they all jump,
nobody
then
wants to make that first jump, but once one of them does, everybody goes next because
yeah,
they've all been wanting to do it for a while.
it's kind of like Nintendo with the $80 games. It's kind of
Hmm.
like once they did it, everybody thought they could do it. But thankfully, Microsoft figured out they fucking can't do it, and that's why Outer
at
Worlds went from
least
for now.
only for this year, yeah.
Yeah,
I said
but
only for this year.
yeah,
It will change next year.
when Rockstar announces GTA 6 is $100, it's gonna make it fucking free for all. You realize that GTA 6 is gonna be more than $80, probably, right?
Thankfully, I don't give a shit about
I was gonna say,
GTA,
who cares
so
about Rockstar?
it won't fucking bother me.
Well,
Fuck
like I said,
Rockstar, there you
Dan,
go. I said
Dan,
it,
you
fuck
are
Rockstar.
absolutely correct
But
because if
primarily fuck Take-Two.
you are
Fuck
absolutely
Take-Two.
correct, Dan. If I was paying full price for Game Pass, I would be a fuck no. I'm just too smart to pay full price, and I don't care if people get mad or you're using sites that you shouldn't be. Fuck them. If they're gonna charge me $30 a month for Game Pass if I pay month to month, fuck you. I will find any way to pay for the service and not give you $30. I don't care. Everybody's increasing their prices, and we know why because we've talked about this before, and I promise I'll keep this brief. the COVID bubble when it comes to finances of the gaming industry. During COVID, everybody was locked inside. Everybody was having record profits through the fucking roof because no one had anything to do but sit at home and play video games. Even people that normally didn't play video games were playing Animal Crossing or other things on their Switch, and everybody was doing something for entertainment. Now that people are back outside and can actually touch grass, companies are scrambling to make that type of money again. So they can keep the arrow going up, but now they're just screwing over everybody who actually does enjoy the hobby now that they don't have everybody buying the game.
Well,
So
not to mention during that time period to keep up with demands and stuff and seeing how much profits they had, they probably did some hiring here and there. And so these increased, workforces are now not sustaining the same level of profits. And that's why they keep cutting people.
yeah,
So
and I
that's been
find
going on for a while.
yeah, at least Humble Choice raised it $3. I can fucking eat that, considering I use like 90% of my Humble Choice for. I'll just go with one girl who isn't who is fit. With that one girl who is fit. Nice. Um no, but Humble Choice raised $3. Like if they actually make the Humble Choice better, that's fine. I don't think it will. And we'll find out because Green Man Gaming's supposed to release their first bundle within the next couple days. And they're actually going to be a competitor to Humble, so we'll see how that goes as well. Oh, and one more quick topic, so we don't like make this forever long, is Amazon Prime is taking away their gaming sector when it comes to like the Amazon games you used to get for having your Amazon Prime subscription. They just retired it straight out of nowhere. They retired it today. They removed the whole entire part of it. And the first bundle is live on Green Man Gaming. We're gonna have to check that out in a second. Um, hey, no, is this getting so loud I can hear it over my headphones? Um, like everybody in my family was talking behind me. I'm like, just fucking chill. Um, but yeah, we'll check that out in a second. But like, if it makes Humble Choice actually better in a content sense, then I'm fine with it. But other than that, if it's just the same shit, then who cares? All right, let's check it out then. See, Green Man Gaming. They have it? Okay, so they have a bundle. What is the new bundle? Oh God. I've got to show my age for a second, even though I'm just gonna type in something random. There you go, cool. All right, day one special. RoboCop Rogue City. Let's see. Old World, Citizen Sleeper, Border Pioneer, Moonscars, Knights of Tight Spaces, Battle Shapers, and Model Builder Complete Edition for $15.
Hmm.
Cons-
I mean, there's some good in there, right?
I feel like that's nothing better than what Humble Choice would do. I mean, especially since they're going to be like their first foray into bundles. I like RoboCop Rogue City has been on sale for like less than $3. Old World's been like most of these games have been on Humble Choice before. Like Moonscars is from Humble Studios, which is even more ironic. It's not bad. I mean, if you're really interested in the games, I guess that's cool. But yeah, that's not as exciting as I was hoping it would be. But all right, let's get to the games for the next month because I know this is going to take a very long time. Uh, so remember, guys, you are in charge of the chat while I do this, and we will just start and keep on rolling. So we're going to start with Mermich, and his first game is Leave It Alone.
Yeah, leave it alone.
That sounds like it should have been a joke. That also sounds like another joke game.
Yeah, but it looks like a decent enough game to where I didn't put it as a joke game.
Fair.
It's a cute game. It's automatically a Mermich game.
Fair.
Leaf.
Oh, is this like cleaning your yard
It,
of
it
leaf?
looks like Power Wash Simulator, but with leaves.
Oh, speaking of which, the demo for Power Wash Simulator 2 is out, guys.
Oh boy.
It came out yesterday.
But yeah, clean up your yard.
Ooh, spooky basement.
Yeah, spooky basement on the ending. All right,
Dun dun
Silver's
dun.
Silver's first game is Digimon, which actually already has pretty good reviews from what I saw earlier today. I think it's got like a 86 on Metacritic or something. Which, that doesn't really mean shit, but, we'll just say it does.
I mean, the last Digimon story game was pretty well received, I think. So hopefully they can do well
It's
this
been quite a
time as
while
well.
since we've gotten one, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, not counting the PC re-release of Detective Sleuth, or whatever it was called.
Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah, Cyber Sleuth, thank you. Yeah, that was just a re-release, so I don't count that one. Technically, this is also a re-release, actually. Because it was a Japan only, if I recall.
I mean, listen, they got to get around their patent, because there's creature collecting.
Well,
It's not
too
what
bad
that
for
patent's
Nintendo.
about.
I say too bad for Nintendo that creature capturing games have existed even before Pokemon was a fucking thing.
That's why they don't have a patent for creature capturing.
Actually, they do. They do.
Not that kind of one.
Yeah, not that type of.
They word them specifically so it only applies to their own games.
Still
For
kinda-
now.
Still kind of crummy, but
Oh, absolutely,
Still
but
means all bollocks, yeah. Stifling creativity, of course. But anyway, yeah, we're getting off topic. Let's go.
Well, I don't have to
Might
rush
as well.
that bad.
So you might as well quick fire. Tim.
It's okay. I'll start correct.
You mean you don't want to make this 3 hours, right?
Well, we're only at like an hour and 10 minutes. We're actually doing pretty good.
yeah, but do you remember how long the lists are?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Alright.
Especially mine and yours, Tim.
I don't know what you're talking about. My
'Cause I did it.
my lists are always short. All right.
I know I did a second dig and I got a few more games added to the list.
Hydroponics.
Yep.
Which is free to
Puzzle
play.
platformer.
So guys, here's what I'm gonna tell everybody out in chat. I can't see what you're saying right now, but they can. But if you see a game that we're showing off that you like, just point it out to us because it, one, shows us what types of games you like, and two, it keeps you involved in the giveaway and gives you more chances. It's a win for both of us. So please, if you like something that we're showing off right now, just let it go. I'll try and do it somewhat quickly, but I at least want to showcase the games, not be like, game. You know, I don't want to go that fast.
Yep. Plus, we're keeping score.
Too fast.
Not that the points matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody
Keep
will
saying
go back
that,
and
but the more you
tally
say
all
it,
of them.
the more they will.
All right, my first game is Geno Kids.
Ooh.
It is a
Geno
spectacle fighter of a whole bunch of kids in a rock band.
Ooh. Yeah, that's Spectacle Fighter, alright.
Insert sick guitar riff here.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Wow.
I made sure to try and get a lot of diversity in my lineup this month. Let's see.
Demo.
Yeah, we got to keep track of the demos, everybody. If I don't see them right off the bat, please let me know.
Oh yeah, you should have seen how many freaking demos. I counted at least 17 at the very top of the list,
All right.
and that wasn't counting the rest of the games. My God.
Oh yeah. Another demo that came out today that I would recommend to everybody is Marvel Cosmic Invasion, the new beat 'em up arcade game, based on the X-Men arcade game from years ago.
For centuries, we, the forgotten shadows,
Is this another Murmich game?
have been sealed deep
I
Ah,
can tell because it's VR.
lost
Yeah, like I found this originally, and dude, it looks crazy
This
for a
was
VR
Farah,
game.
a city of wonder and invention. Here,
It looks
humans
good.
shaped us in their image. Gave us
There's
life.
actually quite a few good VR games
We
this month.
inherited their brilliance.
Not as much as last
And
month,
their
but there's still
flaws.
quite a few good ones.
Vanity gave way to envy. Envy to
Hey.
war. And our once great city turned to ruin. My kin are no longer what they were. Twisted by grief.
Yeah, definitely doesn't look bad.
Corrupted by hate.
No, it's kind of funny.
They
but-
will meet you.
That like
in
out
the
of
steppe.
nowhere, I'd never heard
You
of
must
this
be
before,
ready to defend yourself, Rosa.
and I was like, this is one of those games where if I had VR, I would actually buy it. Just because I kind of like the way it handles movement in the game, because you can kind of tell the way it does.
Yeah.
Alright. How many fucking of these games are there?
Beware, Rosa. The echoes of war still hum beneath.
Apparently a lot.
And the buried thread.
Oh,
Enough.
there's
is one
4.
Oh, so
Doing-
they're all in one collection, I'm guessing, right?
You weren't returning my calls.
I assume so.
Okay.
Yeah, I like my retro horror games. What can I say?
No, this is the 4th game in the series. Okay.
Yep, the toy box.
I thought
So
maybe
those
it
are
was,
just
I thought
1,
maybe it was
2,
a
3.
collection of the other ones.
No. There is probably an anthology, or there will be now when this one comes out. But yeah, there are 3 previous Mr. Hop's Playhouse games. With all pretty depressing fucking stories. Like,
I
my
lo-
god, the
I
stories are pretty
love
fucking
the
depressing.
name of your next game, Ray. My card is better than yours.
I was surprised you didn't see this, Tim. I think you're gonna like it.
My card's better than yours.
That's funny as fuck.
My card is better than your card. Wait, I beg to differ.
I choose you, Pikachu.
Pika-Pee.
So it's kind of
Like-
a card collector, but you build the cards with stickers.
That's it. Well, I'm not gonna say the word. That's unique, I must say.
Very.
Very unique.
I thought it was fascinating.
Yeah, that's
Very
it.
is different.
I'm trying
compared
not to use
other,
the
like,
I word for
card-based
every
games.
freaking game. Trying, guys. Trying.
It kind of
Right.
seems like they're going for that like old classic playground, like, oh, mine's better, mine's better.
Yeah, yeah.
God,
sort of
I
stuff.
remember those days. Oh shit,
No,
nostalgia.
no demo
But it's
on
like
that.
literally like you put more stickers on your card, so you make it better.
Okay, next one for me is Lethal Honor, Order of the Apocalypse.
Yeah, I took a look at that one. I was
It's a
like, "Ooh,
roguelike based in the style of
Based
an
on a comic.
80s, yeah, 80s comic book.
hmm. I'd never heard of that comic. But I've heard of like the Darkness and stuff. That was came around the same time, right? Roughly 80s.
I don't think this was actually one. It's just meant to be like a relentless
inspired by
yeah,
the style of-
yeah, experience a story told through the lens of an 80s adult superhero graphic novel.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, makes sense. That's cool.
Yeah.
I dig it.
All right.
Don't see
Well-
too many of those kinds of games actually, now that I think about it.
I remember Comic Zone when I was a kid on the Genesis. That's very stable.
Yeah,
Alright,
then you have Adonis Games, of course.
alright, we have Murmich with Suck Up.
Without any context, that just sounds.
Yep,
good.
there, no context. We're just gonna say Suck Up.
You're a vampire.
Your iron is
But remember,
delicious.
the world is a vampire. So what is this, like a... Oh, it's a comedic game? I was gonna say it's like a social
Yeah.
deduction game. No,
No,
it's
it's-
single player. Wow, holy shit.
Nom nom nom. Yeah, this is definitely not nothing I've heard about.
Yeah. It looked funny though.
It definitely does. Where everybody looks like me's.
And you have to use your actual voice to convince the NPCs.
Wait, oh that!
I'm you from the future.
Yeah, I definitely know
I need
about
your
that.
help.
Can you
I've
get me
seen Ryan
directions
play
to the
that.
nearest safe house?
Quite a
Yeah,
while
he
ago.
there's actually a sec. Yep, there he is.
You know, I'll take that.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm actually going to. Oh, new outfit.
Yeah, definitely remember that.
Okay. This is Silver's in my next game, because I remember putting it on my list, but Silver got it. Is Karimara. Which is...
Style.
Yeah, very creepy. How do I compare this game? Kind of like, not. What the hell is that card game that came out last year?
Mm.
God, I know there's a name for this kind of style of stencil, maybe? No, not stencil. Haven't used that word in a very long time since our class. Shit.
No, I'm
It's
just trying
very
to.
light. Yeah, no, miss.
I'm trying to think of the exact game that was like that. Pretty sure it was published by Devolver. Maybe not. Alright, maybe I'm just losing my mind. But I remember there's a card game based on horror. I can't remember the fucking name of it. Well, I'll remember it eventually. Okay. Let's see. Next game will be Super Polished.
So we brought up Power Wash Simulator. How
Yeah.
about Power Wash Simulator in a Vampire Survivors-esque top-down style?
Oh no.
Okay. I dig it.
While there's still things like making a mess that you have to stop.
I just cleaned this mess. Can we keep it clean?
For 5 minutes?
15 minutes?
No, we can't.
Got a demo. Simple. I think it looked
Alright.
fun.
So for all the Genshin fans and everybody like that out there, we got one for you this month. We got one for you. Blue Protocol, Star Resistance.
Star Resonance.
Oh, Resonance, sorry.
Didn't this have a fairly rocky development schedule, or was this
Yes.
a different one?
Okay, so you are correct, Rick. So this game originally was supposed to be published by Amazon last year, no, in 2023, and
Right.
they ended up never releasing it in America and shutting down the game entirely. So a new publisher picked it up. They reworked the game to be different enough and used basically like 90% of the already assets they had and made this game as something different, but with the same assets as before.
Interesting.
Because originally,
Because I remember that there was like a huge complaint about like censorship.
Yeah. So
Level
this
one.
is going to be basically it used to be Blue Protocol, period, but they had to
Right.
add, you know, they had to
It's
add
got a
the
different
subset.
subtitle.
Yes, and now it's a MMORPG.
Interesting. Well, I'll be worth keeping an eye on.
And it's free. So, you know, the annotation is going to be absolute dog shit, but we'll figure it out.
Of course.
I would get excited, but it's free. I've learned my lesson, guys. Alright. Another VR game from Mermage, which is Trenches VR.
Which if only Silver could play this one. Because I thought it's October. Might as well throw in a psychological horror VR game.
Well, if I got my hands on it, on a quest, maybe I would.
Well, honestly, there wasn't that many Halloween-style games this year.
I saw quite a few like horror, psychological horror stuff lying
There's
around.
quite a
but
few. I was looking around, yeah. Yeah, horror is great for games because of the interactivity, primarily the interactivity, and also because you're in the game. It makes things
More immersion.
a hell of a lot more immersive. Yeah, precisely.
So when's my Silent Hill F review, Silver?
I'm not buying the fucking game because it's 70 fucking quid, Tim.
Oh, I know.
70.
I watched Bruce play and he was bitching he paid like 80 to play it 2 days early. I'm like, that's your
Ooh.
fucking fault.
That is
Yeah,
definitely
don't
on him.
bitch. Don't bitch if you're gonna be the one to fork out the fucking money. You can't bitch. You don't have the right
He
to
did
bitch.
make a fair point. He said he did it because he's a streamer and that's what they're supposed to do. And that's fair.
Yeah, don't expect every game to fucking come free. For one, don't
No, I
don't
don't
be
think
that
that-
guy.
I don't think that was
I
the
know,
point, but
I understand, but I'm just making a point. Don't fucking expect, publishers to toss you the game for free
No.
just because you're a name.
no.
No, don't be fucking stupid. Do not be fucking stupid and believe that. 'Cause that is very idiotic.
I feel very lucky whenever I get anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for being a dude that doesn't even do this as a job.
Yep, when
Yeah.
you get something, there you go, man. Yeah, the lacerator has a pretty cool mechanic. Where for a horror game, if you lose a limb, it actually does alter the way you play instead of like saying, "Oh, you're dead." Like, no, if you lose an arm, you can still keep playing, but you won't be able to use like two-handed weapons efficiently.
Do I come back?
Inscription, yes, that's it.
Okay,
Where it's a
thank
hybrid. It's not just a card game. It's a
Thank
lot
you. That's
more
the
than
game I was
that.
trying to think of. Yes.
Inscription, yeah. I really like the concept of that one in particular because it's more than just a card
Is
game.
this like
It has a pretty cool background to it.
This is a what shmup auto battler with cards?
A card
Oh,
shmup?
it's not auto battler. It's just a card battler.
Yeah.
You
Card
want
shmup.
to hyperspace deck command, or
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm on right now.
Huh.
it's a card battler roguelike, where you're like
Yeah.
controlling ships in fleet combat.
How different.
Yes. Very different.
And it is a Devolver game, yeah. You're right, Dan. It
I
is
love.
indeed.
I love different.
And it has
Yes.
cards, so I figured Tim would appreciate that.
Yes, there is still creativity in the gaming industry.
I'm such a
Somewhat.
whore for cards. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
As-
kind
as
of shocked you
cards,
never
Tims
got
will love
into.
it.
I'm kind of shocked you never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! And
No. I never really got
or
into
even
anything like that when I was a kid. I had baseball cards and like stuff like that, but
yeah, I
remember
primarily got into
by the time
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Pokemon came out, I was actually kind of a little too old for the original generation, the people playing it.
Fair.
Understandable. I mean, I got into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was in my
Okay,
teens.
so this is one of
so-
one of the games I'm actually really
Welcome
pumped for
to
this month.
Absolute, the original Rogue Amok
It's a
set
beat 'em
in the
up
fantasy
roguelike.
world of Talam. In Absolum, you control one of 4 outcast heroes on a mission to overthrow the tyranny of the Sun King Azra,
what does that
who
release date
banned
say?
the use of magic after a
October 9th?
cataclysm ravaged the world.
Ah, okay, good.
Why is that?
Sorry, very
So,
tiny
Silver
text.
always over there trying to catch Tim on like, oh, you chose the wrong month. It was the wrong date.
Listen,
It happened last podcast.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually this time they delayed a game
During
today
your
that was on my
perilous
list and I
journey,
moved
you'll
it.
be able to choose different paths
Smart.
and upgrades.
Always
for your
good to check.
character. Find
Yeah, because they
different
Got it.
they
minerals and
they
minerals,
delayed
and
Moonlighter
liberate
2
new
from
rituals
late
to make
October
your
to middle of
path
November.
in
So
battle.
Well,
As you
more
explore
time,
the
more
world,
development.
You will discover
Smart.
new regions.
Hopefully it'll
Catch
be a
something that
good
isn't working.
delay.
And challenging bosses
Yes.
who will give you a
Yes.
hard
You know,
time
like
while
what
trying to
happened
put
with
an
Hollow
early
Knight
end to
Soulstorm.
your mission.
But it was actually a
Your
good thing that it
mission
was
is
delayed for so
above
damn
death
long. Because they
itself.
wanted to add even more content. And
Alright.
more
Until it
content.
became its own game.
The
So
forbidden
remember,
rituals of
guys, when
Mother
you get to your
Y'Challa and her
pick of the month,
sisters
just let us
will
know what it is.
resurrect you in her
As
spirit
Yeah.
always.
Where's Doji?
sanctuary.
Ooh, the
I always
challenge
forget
for
that
me.
exists. I'm like, oh right, I have to pick
In
one of
the
these.
sanctuary,
Yeah.
you will
It's a
encounter
challenge for
different
me because I'm debating between 2.
Alright, Mermage's next one is Axel's Quest.
Yep.
From the developer Cartmart. Love fucking developer names.
Sometimes
Oh,
it's
the
tough
gotcha,
figuring out which is more creative, the developers' names or their ideas for games.
Yeah.
I figured that this one would be a fun-looking one for you, Tim.
Yeah. I'm pretty stumped about what my my game of the month is gonna be, so I'm just gonna go with the game that I think looks the prettiest.
Yeah, fair. Sometimes that's what I do. It's like, well, I like that one the most. That's the
Like
one.
I've been looking
choose.
forward to one for a while, so when I get to it, I'll explain.
I try to step out, outside the box, but sometimes it's like, you know
this
what?
is gonna be
I
outside the
think
box
that's gonna be cool.
because most people probably don't even know this game exists, so it's fine.
Hey, oh,
It won't be like last month where I picked the big flashy game.
yeah,
Well-
so I'm debating between 2. Tough choice to make.
Silver,
Can I
next one
just-
is House of the Vigil. What's that?
I'm sorry, like when I saw you type in house and then the drop down that came up, like there were like 3. There was House Flipper and like 2 other Good House games, and then there was another title in there that was just disturbing.
Yep. That's what happens when you don't have filters on.
And if you saw it, you saw it, but I'm not saying it, and I don't want you to say it. Just
Yeah.
ooh, okay.
This is what happens
Yeah,
when you have no
horror
filters on it, Steam. So,
Sometimes
Yeah, well,
filters are important.
sadly, but my side of the fence, stupid fucking filters. Fuck you, but whatever, it's not a place. to debate that
Babysitting
shit.
gone wrong.
Yeah,
Is this like kind of like a
told
point and
you.
click adventure?
I told you about this one earlier. I'm not sure if you were listening on. Take it to the fact that you weren't listening.
It was hard. I was in the middle of a story quest, so
I know. What was the point in being in VC then? If you do that, that's
yeah,
why I do this
chat-
shit off stream, man. Or when I'm not talking to anyone, because I get distracted.
the next
I
one
can't
is
focus on
Gun
2 things.
Blocks.
Yep.
So this one I did actually look at before.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I did look at it. I just didn't add it because I had so many games at the time.
Fair. Well, I'm glad I found it then,
Yeah.
because I did see it and think like, this looks like something Tim would enjoy.
Yeah, for context, everybody, I had 46 games on my list and then told everybody, please take ones off my list. That's all.
Say 40
We
say
try and
45,
share Tim's
maybe
burden.
not.
Yeah. It took
When
me
we can.
it took me almost 2 hours to do my searches this month because there was that many fucking games.
So it's
Yeah,
kind of like a Tetris platformer shooter sort of game-ish.
It's one hell of a hybrid.
Hey man, it's got Tetris in it, you know I'll play it.
Of course.
Anything to do with Tetris. If they make a Tetris card game, I'm just gonna...
Oh no, you'll be sunk.
Yeah,
You'll
that's
never
it.
play another game again.
I know, that's it, man. That's my
That'll
life.
be it.
There goes your free time.
Tim's
Yeah,
final
so-
10 out of 10 game. Tetris plus cards.
Yeah.
Imagine Tetris plus Slay the Spire
Oh
plus
god.
Monster Train.
Alright,
with a funny, like, catchy theme song.
Turtle theme, yeah, turtle theme, yeah.
It's like you check every single Tim box on there.
Yeah.
Is that great? There goes
Alright,
goes
so
my free time.
next one for me is Yuka Replay, which is basically a remake of Ukulele, but they added a whole bunch of new stuff to it and refined all the gameplay with all the stuff they learned on the game they released afterwards. So it's pretty much almost a brand new experience from top to bottom.
Hopefully, it's better
Well, that's
off
nice.
than-
And it has a
than the
demo.
others.
Mhm.
Well, there you go. You can experience a brief chunk of it without having to fork out any dosh.
Yeah, there's a
How
lot of demos
generous.
right now. Plus, there's Steam Next Fest, I think, next week.
Oh God.
Yeah, believe me, I've already started getting a lot of coverage requests from that. A lot of them.
Yeah, beauty. You're gonna be so.
But some are great, some are really good, so I don't mind covering good ones.
Just remember, if you ever need any help, let us know.
Well, yeah, you guys are gonna help me with the Godbreaker.
Yep.
And it will cost you nothing. Alright, next one is Grooveyard.
Never would have I ever believed that groove and yard would be in the same title. Or even
An
in the
interesting
same
little
sentence.
platformer that I discovered,
Yeah, it's got a demo, everybody.
and it's got a demo.
So I've got to figure it out. Okay, so I want some suggestions in chats, even though I can't read them right this second. What do you think would be a good notification sound for a demo? Like we've been joking about this forever about like coming up with a notification for demos or like a counter or whatever. I just want to hear your ideas of how I handle that because I've been,
Preferably just one of us saying demo.
there
Or
you
the
go.
demo man from TF2.
Oh, that might work too.
That's an interesting idea. Just getting demo somewhere out of that soundbite.
Okay. Crime Detective Red Flags is Silver's next point.
Or the heavy saying demo man. But cut out the man part.
And this does
Right.
not
What if
have...
we somehow did like a like the barbershop like quartet, just like demo?
See? Well,
Dan,
But it was
Dan
just the
says
four
have
of
Silver
us.
do his Max Payne voice demo.
and there you go.
Look, may the original voice actor of Max Payne rest in peace. He sadly passed away some years ago. It's such a fucking shame because he had a great tone for the original Max Payne. It's such a shame, but I don't think I could live up to that kind of talent. Fuck no. I'm not. First of all, I can't do that accent that he pulls off. Yes, I can do dry delivery, of course. Who can't? Everyone can sound like they're, dry and don't give a fuck about what they're talking about, If you know what I mean. I mean, I don't mean it literally, I just mean it like, as in a performance, that kind of thing.
Next one is Little Rocket Lab.
It's good to sing like a barbershop quartet. Demo. Oh, I
Demo.
see. Good one, actually.
Actually, I got offered a key for this today, right?
Hey, I haven't. Kidding.
Yeah, you can if you want. I don't care. You
This
guys
does
can
look
wa-
good. Factory games.
Why do you think
Looks kind of.
Why do you think I give you and Murmich all the factory games?
That's fair.
Yeah.
This
Because
kind
we
of
will
gave me some
100% play them.
Yeah,
Stardew
exactly.
Valley-esque vibes to it. Like it kind of seems like it has a story and meeting people, and
Because believe me,
but
I've
it's a
started,
factory game.
for everybody out there, I've started requesting keys for them to play. I said the only thing I asked them to do is just make sure they actually play it. That's all.
Yep.
Not very hard. All right, my next game
That's a request.
is actually my game of the month pick,
Ooh,
which is By Sweet Carol.
Ah, yes. It's irony that I actually just checked that out.
You and I.
So
will
you'll see
never be
why
apart.
really quick that I'm picking this game.
Would only confirm the other girl's suspicions about Miss Carroll's potential elopement.
But don't you understand,
It
Miss Hinman?
reminds me of
If that was the case,
those
what would be
classic
the point of burning this letter? It's already
modular
been several
animations
weeks
that
since Carol
I've seen
left.
over
And then
the years.
that mysterious boy.
And also reminds me of well, it's really old weird like kind of adventure game I had played a long time ago. Kind of reminds me of the Police Dojo.
So this is literally a horror game in the old school Disney animation format from the director of Remothered.
Oh, that game. Yeah, I've both of those games. I just haven't played a lot of the first game. I didn't play it though quite a few years ago. I might need to revisit that. But yeah, this also reminds me of I think it's called Cleo or something like that. I can't remember the name of the game. I think it was Cleo. Reminds me of that too.
Hey, you want me to play a Halloween game? Here's the Halloween game I'll play.
Yeah, that's unique, all right.
See?
This is very unique.
I thought so. Alright. Let's see.
You can
Oh. Here's another one that I'm actually really looking forward to as well, which is Kingmakers. On the completely other side of the spectrum.
I have that on my wish list for sure. Especially when I was like, this seems like quite an ambitious endeavor. Well, you're in the
Can I
middle
make
of
this
a
my pick of the
medieval-
month?
Yeah.
How
Kingmakers.
dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Well, it's on his list. He can do it if he
It's
wants.
on my list.
Fair enough.
You're lucky you did your list before me. I'd absolutely have done mine. It had been, actually, a couple of months ago.
Why is there a truck in
Last
the
year.
middle of it?
Because
Well,
it's a time,
in
it's
case
a time
you-
traveling game.
I was gonna say, in case you didn't see any of the trailers that have been shown,
No,
here it has.
I haven't.
Even when we spoke about it, when it was revealed during a game show, and we were in a podcast that day, and you were there, we didn't bring this up. Yeah, basically, you are like a military soldier from the future, and you go all the way back to the medieval times, and yeah, you get to participate in a freaking medieval conflict, and with modern weaponry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's as crazy as it sounds. When I've
Yeah.
seen, I'm like,
I can see that.
it's complete fucking bonkers. It reminds me of that.
Looks like it has some RTS stuff going for it too.
Yeah, it reminds me of Tabs. Totally accurate battle simulator, but a bit more, slightly more serious side. Because that game is just
I would
completely
say slightly would be
inside.
the word.
Yeah, but this game is just complete bonkers. Just complete fucking bonkers. But I would absolutely play this. Abso-fucking-lutely. It's just a
Interesting.
crazy concept.
I
Yeah,
know.
fair.
It's one of those concepts that you think that why has this not been done already?
All right,
'Cause
next game is. Oh, go ahead.
For
Go
us
ahead.
kind of like just fun game lovers, and you know, just makes sense in a way,
Oh look,
in a crazy video game way. Yeah,
it's a silver
so
game.
Yeah, it's a silver.
yeah, I
game.
noticed this because it the location, the first screenshot, is extremely reminiscent of the Resident Evil mansion. Yeah,
Figured.
of the Arclay mansion. I was like, that looks so fucking familiar.
But it's
I'm
like
like,
a,
it's
a turn-based
It's a
dungeon.
turn-based, yeah.
A
It's
la,
a turn-based dungeon game, which is very
a la
unusual.
mystery dungeon.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting a game like this to be turn-based, but hey. That's actually
Yeah, it should make it a lot more
somewhat,
manageable.
Yeah, it's somewhat unique. It actually reminds me of Jupiter Hell in a way. And I actually did finish a run of that game a long time ago. Hard as fucking nails, though. shit.
Actually, I
Jupiter Hell.
kind of dig that game, Silver.
Yeah, it was hard as fuck.
All right, Silver got a wish list from me. There you go. Can't say I didn't get one. This
Hey,
month.
Hey, there you go.
finally, you know how long it's been since I got one?
Well, from me,
About
but you
2
probably got
years.
one
last
from other people.
last podcast,
About
I'm
2
pretty sure you
years.
got a couple.
All right, this one's Ray's Swamp
I
Keeper.
don't know.
Get out of my swamp.
The bow action arena shooter, top down.
Ah, that's an unusual pick.
It's like there's lots of upgrades, lots of interesting stuff.
Okay, I'm kind of surprised.
So I said it. You guys can't use the word.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he gets. to say
I'm trying
shit.
really hard not to.
It's the game I picked. I can call it whatever I want.
Touche.
Oh, is there a demo of this? I have to check before we go. Yes, there is. Demo.
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 All right, my next one is Dreams of Another. And this does also have a demo, but this is also a fucking fever dream game, which is
Wonderful.
anyway, which is a psychological walking game where you have to shoot things to get things to reveal themselves.
Well, that's
Sounds
dark.
American.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's a philosophical game about
I'm not gonna touch that with a 20-foot pole.
no
Wouldn't even
creation
bet.
without
That's what the
destruction.
gun's for, Silver. You don't have to touch anything.
Yeah, I love the way that like it handles
That's
artwork
not-
in the game, though.
That's not what I was getting at, but okay.
I know.
But yeah, that is shockingly creative. Using a gun to create stuff instead of destroy shit. Very creative.
The worst thing you could do is probably play it while
Bitch slap
high.
a clown.
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh god, that would be
Bitch
horrible.
Dan.
Why did you
this.
say Dan
Play-
first? Come on.
Because he never plays games like this. Let him experience something new.
He plays different shit.
Tim always plays indie games. Dan hardly ever plays indie
Okay, but
games.
does Tim play indie games high?
Depends
Yes,
on
he
what they are.
has. He has.
Depends on
So,
what they are.
yeah.
Fair.
But he has. And I
Like,
have seen him.
Do I want to
play a
play
couple.
Slay the Spire Toasted? No, not really.
No,
But
because
I
that
don't-
game
what-
actually does
what I
require you
play-
to think and be
Have I
strategic.
played Celestai all the fucking time? Like, or
Wow.
you know,
well, yeah,
a
you know what? I
platformer?
understand.
a platformer
Yeah,
or
'cause that
something, I
game-
would play that same game Toasted. Like Mario. Mario's my comfort food, right? So like I can go back and play the old Mario games. I could play drooling on myself and still rock the shit out of that game. So
I can understand why you'd play Celeste. You know,
dude,
Toking.
yeah,
'cause, yeah,
I love no, I'm
because that
saying
shit
like
would relax you.
they're comfort games for me. You know?
Celeste is a comfort game. What?
Oh fuck yeah, it is. I've beaten the game
Yep.
like
That's a
I've
fucking shocking understatement.
listen, dude. I've literally
Of the
beaten
year.
the game like 25 times now. Oh,
A lot
another
of times
VR
to beat a
game.
That's us. Question
Yes.
How in hell's name
This
did
one
we
looked
end
quite
up in
fun.
this dilemma?
Look at that interactivity. You can actually literally use a lighter.
I can't believe that Murmich put a demo
Just-
on here. God damn it.
Certainly wasn't on my bingo card.
It.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask because me
But sometimes
Talking
the
about,
only way forward is back.
demos.
Usually we don't do that, but that's fine.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I
you
was
did
gonna say.
find something, didn't you, Silver?
It begins with me.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask, but it slipped my mind if I could like add a demo of a game that's not coming out yet, but the demo isn't out yet. If I could have done that.
Well, the
That's
demo
what
is coming out this
I-
month, right?
If you're gonna do
Yeah,
stuff like that,
comes
I
out
would just
tomorrow.
I would recommend just posting them in the Discord.
That's
what
not
I
bad.
did.
Like-
That's what I did with
Fair
the
point.
Marvel one.
There are very
Alrighty.
few games that I post on here that are exclusively just demos. But most if not, they come out in the same month.
Hey, look at Dan.
You
There's
know-
actually some decent looking VR games for you to use your expensive piece of hardware.
You know what I like about VR games like this is that the inventory system isn't on your fucking back. It's literally on something that's on you, like on your person.
I know.
I like that kind of thing because it feels
Easier to grab.
exactly. So you don't have to fucking shove your hand behind you and you don't know whether you're fucking putting your hand in it because you can't see
Here,
shit.
let me grab my watch so I can pull my plunger out and clean your toilet.
Right. Like, wait a minute, where the fuck did that come from? Wait,
No, that
you know
is
what?
a
I
cool-
don't even want to know where it is.
That is actually a pretty good inventory system, to be fair.
Say, why do I feel like all they're doing is running around to different time periods collecting guns
Especially a super soaker.
that they just filled with gasoline, of all things?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's, you know, with a mixture, you can use a
Oh,
lot.
there is gunplay. Oh, thank goodness. I was wondering if they were going to use those or they were just collecting
Yeah.
them.
There you go.
That's a,
Fucking
Oh,
homemade
now it's a
flamethrower.
flamethrower. Fantastic.
That's actually pretty smart.
except I
I
wouldn't
don't.
really.
It would not work like that, but all right.
Yeah, you probably
Improv.
end up blowing your fucking
Improvised
arm off with a compressed gas. But that's fine. We'll ignore that.
improvised weapons.
So,
Craziest.
so the game that I put on the list last month that they took the release date away
Yeah.
now has a release date, and now it's on Silver's list.
Why has that?
Hey, I saw it.
Yeah, the game
I
we
saw
saw,
it be,
game we thought we looked good last month, but it didn't have a release date. It does now, and it's here.
All right then.
Well, it shouldn't have been a first person or hack and slash. Then I wouldn't. Let's just.
No, I'm just glad the game's actually coming out. I don't give a shit.
Swing. It reminds me of Elderable.
When it's four-player co-op, baby.
That's always a good thing.
If anybody's watching out there from the development studio, contact me, please.
Oh, it reminds me of Vermintide.
Yeah, that's fair. That I can totally see that.
If you give me some like hard and visceral combat, yeah, definitely Vermintide vibes.
And auto aim arrows.
Yep. Killing enemies by the fucking dozen.
But no, I would
it
love
was
to
the only
check out
ult
this
I
game.
ever used. Oh hell yeah.
I don't see.
Visceral
I
combat.
didn't see any way to apply for codes yet, but I will keep looking.
Aye.
All right. Next game is This Is No Cave,
This is no cave.
and there's
isn't?
no
It
demo.
has a demo.
Oh yeah, it does.
No, it
because
had a demo on a different page.
Yeah, it's a different page demo.
Yeah, I've seen some.
So I thought of
They have
you,
to
Tim, when I saw this, a one-click parkour game in space.
Oh God. Why is there so many games in October? I cannot handle this.
I get it.
I had like almost 50 games and I still missed games. Like I didn't even like I went
Shit.
by Vampire the Masquerade and stuff and just was like, well, Silver's gonna get on this list. Fuck it. It just started.
Yeah, right.
This looks great. All right, you get a wish list too. Fucking
Yeah. I think it's been a while, actually.
Precision platformers. You guys know I'm a sucker for them.
Oh,
Oh wow! Look at that fucker. Okay, now I'm definitely intrigued. Okay, cool. I'm on board.
Yeah, there's a bit of
Alright.
horror involved.
All
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
listen.
you're not alone in there.
I know how it goes,
Dun,
guys,
dun,
but we're gonna check
dun.
out. There's this little indie platforming game. I mean, little indie shooter coming out. It's called Battlefield
Oh, yeah?
6. Battlefield 6.
A little indie one. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little
That sounds
indie
like
one.
some struggling developers that probably
Mhm.
need your support.
Well, probably at this
Yeah.
point, considering they're 20 billion in debt. But you know.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm kicking all that down. I'm bleeding
No,
out.
no, listen. In all honesty, I hope to God this game's good. And it's not for EA's benefit, it's for COD's benefit
Well-
and everybody who likes FPS games.
Known has crumbled.
Well,
Because they need to have
I've
competition. There
heard.
needs to be fucking competition.
Well, I've heard it on the grapevine. It is going well so far. The playtests are actually going well. Looks like Battlefield 6 might be the return to form. Who knows?
And unlike
Too soon
2042,
to
it
speak.
actually does have a campaign.
We know nothing about that yet, of course.
Well, we know that it exists, though.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm cool with that,
For
as long as
what?
it has
Thank
one.
fuck for that.
Like, sorry, not all of us want to just, like, play multiplayer exclusively.
Stand by for
I'm one of those people that don't want to play fucking.
Some of us enjoy like playing a shooter where we don't die every 2 seconds.
Yeah, the
Somebody
time
else.
to kill
Yes.
in Battlefield is
You know.
extremely low.
Yeah. There's this little game called Titanfall 2, if I recall correctly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Stellar-
that
but
sounds
a
about
pretty-
right. That's
had a
fairly
pretty
similar.
stellar campaign.
Listen,
Yeah.
they forgot that exists.
The only
Fuck
thing that
yeah.
they know about Titanfall that exists is their
How to kill the hopes and dreams of people that wanted Titanfall 3.
um
Again, that was in development at one point, but then you said, no, Apex Legends is a better idea.
Yeah, Apex
Fuck
Legends.
you,
is
EA,
every
fuck
turn.
you.
Apex Legends. Yeah, is
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else grabbed this. I did see this and was oh well, that's different.
Yeah, it's
Looks like
Gorgule.
French developers.
Murmich's
Gorgule.
free to play game of the month.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pronounced Gorgule.
Yeah, it has
It depends.
yeah.
it has an accent symbol on the O, so
Yeah. So that's
It's an
Gorgule.
interesting looking,
Little board game, PvP sort of party game looking thing.
Okay.
I don't mind board games at all. In fact, I think
As
I
long as they don't leave me
have,
bored.
Bounce.
All right. Silver's
man.
next game is.
Does anyone else have Tabletop Simulator? Because
Yes.
I don't know why, but I've been getting like a tabletop itch. I don't know why. I think it might be because of our DM.
D&D.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a demo for this game. Motionless, The Last Ticket. Or
Last
Silver at a
ticket out of
Funeral.
there. No, it's to give it worse.
That depends on whose funeral it is, Tim.
Don't.
Well,
And if you
hopefully,
find
hopefully not mine anytime soon.
if you find abandoned music creepy and eerie, then yeah. Yeesh.
You don't say.
Yeah. There've been a few of those, but not all of them have they've been relatively hit or miss. Like the park. I mean, that one had a bright story.
That game was
It's,
relying heavily on its story and not much else.
Yeah, gameplay wasn't exactly
I
what
watched
I would call.
Jacksepticeye play that.
Yeah, same. I watched
Oh.
Gab play it as well. Well, I like watching both perspectives on one game. Some
I
people
think you
like it,
might
some people-
like this, Tim. This is another one that
rhythm-based RPG.
with very classic art styles.
Alright, I've been
think
friends
I-
with these people for too long. They seem to have dialed into what the fuck I like really, really bad.
Well, it's been almost 9 years, Tim.
This
I
is
know.
also the one I was planning on telling you about, Silver. So
No, this looks great.
pay attention, right?
Right, away from her.
I'm debating whether I want to make this my game of the month because it looks really good.
For someone that complained they haven't gotten one in a while, they just got another one, so cool, you got another wish list.
Yeah, I kind of felt like this would be a shoe-in for your list.
I mean, yeah, it's rhythm based and an RPG. I mean, it's like,
Yeah,
Hopefully it doesn't.
but I feel like they really nail that retro look to
Oh,
it too.
hell
oh yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Oh wait, Tip, you gotta watch that trailer through all the way through. It gets weird.
Okay.
It's got some creepy vibes.
Ew.
I think there's a reason it's releasing in October.
Horror related.
Now I want to actually fucking play this.
Don't blame you.
Sometimes you gotta look at the random things you see and it's like, that's going on the list.
Damn.
Maybe it might not be for me, but that's for somebody. Somebody needs to see that.
Yeah. Next game I have is Escape from Duck Off. So instead of Escape
I was
from
gonna make
Tarkov, it's actually
It's an extraction quacker.
Yeah.
Extraction Quack.
Yeah, it's a
I was
single.
gonna say something, but
It's actually a single player game too, which is the funny part.
Oh, that's funny.
just taking the duck. I mean, piss.
See, now here's the problem though, is like if your friend is about to get shot and you see it coming, what do you say?
Quack.
Oh, duck. Duck.
But they're all but there's other ducks.
Yeah, so you gotta be like, you gotta see something.
Okay,
So what,
fine.
you can't say duck.
Say, get down.
Dodge! Human!
Dodge, human.
All right.
Oh, life is gonna get rough.
We're actually doing pretty good on time here.
We are doing pretty good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna show the actual game, Murmich, because I know that you're referring to the demo, but
Yeah.
Edwin,
Yes, I see. Another
what?
coming soon, but that has a demo. This
Gosh,
month.
dang it! I had a date. Yes, had a
No,
date
no.
last night.
This is the full game. You're talking. You posted the demo, so I'm just showing off what the full game is gonna
okay.
be. So it's
This looks like
basic-
what
3D
Minecraft mods want to be.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
a pixel graphic, like Minecraft adventure style game, but with more realistic graphics.
I've
voxel
played a,
game.
Yeah.
I've played a game like this. It's called Rising. I think it's called Rising Land or something like that. I can't fucking remember what I've been playing it for a few years. But it's a bit more. It has a bit more detailed graphics than this was. But hey,
The game looks really cool.
Yeah.
Their animations are pretty nice for being a voxel.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
pretty smooth. Yeah,
Very smooth.
I'd play this. Sure. Why the hell not? Even a
He was
spellcasting.
quite ambitious, I'll tell you that.
Oh, definitely.
No.
With, all
Looks like they're
types of
planning on
combat.
starting an early access because they have early access tag on there.
Oh yeah.
Smart.
Which
Smart.
I think a game like this probably needs that.
Exactly. The rule of thumb is grow your ambitions. Don't start with
it looked
too many
really good.
ambitious projects.
Possibly co-op though, it looks like. They have it listed on online co-op and single player.
Yep.
Yeah, sure, looked like it. Because they didn't
Cross-platform and online co-op.
Cross-platform, you say.
All right.
Yeah.
Silver
My
really
interest
cool.
is piqued. We'll keep an eye on it.
Next one is Dying Breed.
Yes. And
Yeah.
this.
So this is Command and Conquer, basically old school
Yeah.
CNC.
Absolutely. I mean, look at
So,
that.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
For
God,
context,
straight
I
out of
found-
the fucking 90s.
For context, I found this game and I was like, oh shit, this
Yeah.
is literally like Command and Conquer 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
And with the glorious FMV cutscenes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, holy shit, my childhood's back, baby.
I know. We're back to 1997.
Some
The
people
original
really
Command
know how to
Conquer
sell
Red Alert.
nostalgia. This is definitely one of
And then
those.
Conquer
games.
Red Alert, where it all began. Red Alert, and then of course you had Red and Conquer Kane's Wrath or whatever it was called. But Red Alert is where it started. But it was the FMV real-time strategy game.
Yeah, it does. It has live action cutscenes and everything. Data.
Yep, that it does. This is pure fucking nostalgia for me and Tim. Hell yeah. I've been playing this game on a PS1.
Yeah.
Playing the original Command and Conquer Red Alert.
Alright.
Good times, good times.
You know, there's only one game this month and I'm sad somebody took off my list and it's Silver's next one. Let's
Aw.
see. Yeah, he took it off my list and I was like, dude, that's one of the ones I was really looking forward to.
Hey, you wanted games taken off your list.
No,
You
it's
didn't
fair.
say what.
Hey, look!
Not-
Check this out, Mermage.
Isopod.
A web spin-off.
Oh. Oh god. Good thing it's not a spider. People like,
Nope.
"Ugh."
It's a pill bug instead.
Oh god, I hate those
But
fucking
it's-
things.
But it's a 3D action platformer.
Wow, they actually made a spin-off of Web, huh?
Yep.
That's crazy. I remember you guys talking about Web, what, 2 years ago?
It's been a while. Yeah. That was a great game too, but
That's crazy that they actually ended up making a spin-off of that. Not like crazy in a bad way, just crazy in general. All right, so here's the game that I would love to see somebody like Ray play. And maybe if I get a key for it, I'm just gonna give it to Ray.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna make that my pick of the month. Ice Pod. Let's go.
Okay.
I'll
So
go put it in
here's the
chat.
game I want to see Ray play, and that is Keeper, the new game from Double Fine.
Ooh.
This is
Let's
a
do Double Fine.
atmospheric puzzle adventure game where you play as a lighthouse.
As the lighthouse?
Fascinating.
What? Now that's a
Yes,
turn of events.
You're a lighthouse
Wow.
with legs, and you have a
Shit.
light at the top, and you use that to
Oh
solve
yeah.
atmospheric puzzles.
Yeah, that
Didn't
would be a
they
Double
show
Fine
this
game.
off? Didn't
Yeah.
they show this off either at the Game Awards or one of the game shows last year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do
when
remember
it
that.
finally comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, we were like, wow, that's pretty fucking creative
Yeah.
and very different compared to
I can see myself enjoying that.
other.
That's why I
Lighthouse
said,
games
if I
that,
get an extra key to this,
out.
I'm handing it right to Ray. Because he'll be able to finish it a year before I will, but I'll still play it, but you know. This ain't Psychonauts,
There's
something where
definitely
is my forte, you know. This is more. If it's anything to do with puzzles, Ray would be much better than I am with it. The only type of puzzle games I can play really well is either point and click or like old stuff like Myst or something.
Yeah, speaking of FMV cutscenes.
Yeah.
Missed.
Alright. Like I said, that game looks phenomenal though.
It does.
Let's see. Here's another one that I'm looking forward to a lot that me and Murmich have on our list. Is the Lonesome Guild, which is actually from Dontnod.
Don't nod.
Yep. This is
okay then.
actually from the creator directors of Life is Strange of all things.
An unusual pick. Well, for someone that probably isn't into the older games.
This is a single-player ARPG game.
That's quite the shift from what they're used to.
Yeah, but I'm
Hey.
kind of happy, man. Variety is the spice of life, baby.
Precisely.
Mhm.
And hey, who doesn't like variety?
And
We
guess what?
do.
You can literally win through the power of friendship, guy.
Oh god.
You can.
Finally, we have a video game where it actually counts when we say
Hey,
that.
listen, actually, my review game there, that the Who Trained the Hero, that game, you have to level up your friendships too if you want to win.
There you go
Guess
then.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Actually, most of your perks in the game are tied to that. But yeah, I'm it seems like a very cutesy game with a very dark undertone, which always seems to be fun to me. And it has a demo.
Yay!
Demo.
All right. Next one
Looks like we
from
have another demo.
Silver is, of course, another JRPG game that I've been looking forward to.
Yeah.
Which this year has been great for, which is Shrine's Legacy.
Yeah, it's just that Mermit isn't doing it with us. Sad face.
What?
You know, the demo.
It's all. We'll get it figured out for next time, maybe.
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna make it sure it's set.
Yeah.
Because it's the last one
Hopefully.
it's the last podcast we got before the end of the year awards. So we have to get our shit together before then.
That's true.
Indeed.
Which
I've
is
been
crazy.
quite a
Which is
lot of-
crazy we're coming up to that, and I'm sitting here going like,
Gosh dang it, I've been muted for a long time.
It seems to be the case.
Shit.
But yes, this
Don't
game
laugh
is
at
a-
me, Jan.
It's a 16-bit RPG based on the SNES era, and it looks very on point for that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Got that Stardew Valley
You
vibe
can
to
even
it as
burn
well.
grass. You can even burn grass.
Yeah, I saw that. Some
That's
environmental
something
stuff.
you could really do even back then. But it'd be like, yeah, you could burn one grass at a time. But no, the fire actually spread.
This actually
Ah!
gives me more like Secret of Mana
Oh, that
vibes
sunset.
than anything else.
Oh, that sunset. Oh, that beautiful, gorgeous pixel art. Holy fuck. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, just love pixel art. It can create some of the most beautifully intricate fucking art
Did
pieces
anyone
you
else know there
ever
was
fucking see.
anyone else notice the cat cop? I did.
Cat cop. Meow.
But yeah, this one's more like a Secret of Mana clone than like a straight up turn-based character.
Who cares? It looks
Interesting.
great.
No, it's good though, because like most games just
That's a
try and
compliment, isn't it?
follow-
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow
Yeah.
one type of thing. This is actually a little more
Ah,
Something
diverse.
different is good.
Yeah. All right.
And I did see the cat cop, but it was
Yeah.
really quick switch. Just
Yes.
just
it
when
is.
no off. Yeah.
All right.
2 seconds.
My next one is ILA, which is a Frosty Glide.
That's a
Okay.
name.
It's a 3D indie platformer where
Oh, it's 3D.
and you actually
Look at
just
that.
yep, and just use your magic broom to complete puzzle platform.
Isla. Pretty sure it's Isla.
Isla.
Frosty Glide. What a title. Wait, what's so frosty about it?
The snow on the map.
Alright then. Fair
Alright.
do.
All right.
Colourful. Zurgot.
Species Unknown is Mermanch's next game.
Oh, there's a lot of blood in here. Dude, look at this game.
Species unknown.
Oh,
Oh.
cool! It's a streamer bait game. I mean,
What am I doing here?
This game is
I'm
family
a
friendly.
streamer.
I
I
don't
can
think
call
it's
it
family
streamer
friendly.
Always.
Yep.
Oh,
Co-op.
It's a
co-op.
co-op.
of course it has co-op.
Yeah.
There's just so many of these games. It's hard to like find the time to
Do 'em
Well,
all.
what's nice is when they make them unique instead of always being like, because you know we don't want too many lethal companies. You don't want too many repos.
Yep.
This one
Yeah,
looks a lot
Phasmos.
more
As I said,
combat.
there's one co-op game like this that I really want to try with somebody. I think it's called SCP-3000. I really want to play that with somebody.
Yes. Great. Next.
Hell, for one, because we've never played an SCP game together as a group. So it would be
A dinosaur
The first
horror
off.
game? Oh no.
yeah,
Oh,
Death
boy.
Ground. And guess what? It's co-op as well.
Of course it is.
You know, this month
Wait, no one's
might as well be the
streaming.
month of
Then-
co-op.
No one's
The month
of
streaming.
co-op
horror.
It's not streamer
Yeah,
bait.
there you
That's it. I can't play. It's not streamer bait, guys.
That's a good thing.
I can't make a
So
thumbnail
imagine,
of it. I don't care.
I'd say it's not Turok, but co-op. Hey, you never know. It could be fun.
I think
You
yeah,
never
it could
know.
be.
Or it could be a disaster, which is the good part about just waiting and seeing. That's
Yep.
why we don't pre-order games, everybody. All right.
Indeed.
Or buy 48-hour early access to games. There you go.
Because that gets expensive.
Yeah. So next game
Damn
for me
fucking
is
straight.
Ninja Gaiden 4.
Of course.
Woo. Bye.
I expected no less. Probably one of the hardest fucking game franchises to exist. outside of fucking Dark Souls.
So after having my Souls-like experience this year, now I get to have my Ninja
Other
Gaiden.
Souls-like.
Yeah, the other
Yep.
type of Souls-like game experience, but at least this one's fast.
Yeah, this game's like test your reflexes.
That's
If
okay.
you can't
that's
dodge or
like,
parry this,
I'll have a lot more fun than I would in a Souls-like then.
just
To be fair.
watch your wrists, Tim. Watch your wrists.
It's alright, I'll make sure to wear my wrist bracelets, it'll be fine. I gotta protect
Pray
the
that your
moneymaker.
reaction times.
Yeah.
Right. Pray that your reaction
Dude,
time is on point.
It's been years since I played Ninja Gaiden Black, but I had a lot of fun playing it, even though it was
yeah.
hard as balls.
Practice makes perfect, as they say.
But the thing
But does
is,
it really?
The thing that is different between this and a normal Souls-like, though, is like some Souls-like games are just not fun. This game is difficult but very fun.
Oh yeah, and there's actually impact to your actions.
Exactly.
Not because the game is extremely bloody and you can chop off people's limbs. Yeah, that's a part of it.
Shit. Okay, so this isn't just tower defense. Looks like a giant automated tower defense game, but with automation, which makes it so it's not just tower defense.
Fair enough, I
That's
suppose.
that's a lot of fucking projectiles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god. if you
That's
want
like a
to scream-
horde shooter tower defense instead of.
Yeah, right?
And it's got a demo, everybody. It's got a
Yeah, all right, I might have to look at that.
Holy biscuits.
Alright, we have.
Yeah, it reminds me of a wild version of Plants vs. Zombies. Very chaotic, but in a good way.
Dread Protocol.
Yes.
Dang.
It's my slab. We bring the meat.
Raise their entire civilization.
Third person roguelike. Huh.
Physics based, because of course.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the vectors.
I can already imagine.
I like it, but maybe it's more a Metal Gear Rising than Ninja Gaiden. I mean, listen, they're pretty similar. I mean, the only Metal Gear Rising was just like batshit, but still the same type of combat. But like story-wise, it was batshit crazy. To be fair, Rosina.
Well, yeah, it was a Kojima game. What do you expect?
Yeah, like the dialogue in that game is hilarious, but I love the game itself.
Yep, nonsensical, but hey.
Alright, next game I have is our anime waifu slop, which is Neon Divide, which is another spectacle fighter.
Yep.
But with our lovely anime girl
With more spectacle. I mean, what?
Yes, more
Yeah.
spectacle.
Just let me rearrange the spectacles name.
But
Not wearing.
honestly, like once it's not being like ooh, sexy girls, like the combat fucking looks amazing. So I think that's the only
Hey, the
reason why.
environments are very cyberpunk-ish, or very
Yeah.
like neon punk, I guess.
Well, it is fitting what Neon is in the title.
Yep. Neon punk. Why not?
Yeah, but they're very much anime characters, but
Oh yeah, clearly.
but everything about the game other than that is pretty sick.
Seems like it.
Those lasers. Unless you
And
want to be
there's
racist.
chat.
让我试
So fun.
就拿出真品。
There's cats. There's also felines. I mean, what?
Yes.
Meow.
Yeah, question mark?
Meow.
Meow.
Exclamation point.
必要的时候，我
But
们也不得不寻求一
I
些
do
打破
love
常
how
规
they
的途
like
径。
go full into the whole like crazy anime like over the top acting type shit with it.
Oh, clearly, yeah.
Yeah.
Exaggerated.
Why not? Sometimes
Lots
it
of
can be
weapons, it looks
hilarious.
like. I saw a lollipop in there somewhere.
Yep.
Glad they're taking this seriously.
Yes, they are taking it seriously.
It's a serious game, guys. Serious game. Serious business.
Yeah.
Here's your sucker.
Put on your serious face.
I was saying, if you watch the actual gameplay though, like this.
It is definitely good. That is some nice gameplay.
Yeah.
I approve the gameplay.
Oh god, it even has like the cut-ins.
Oh, cut-in ultimates. Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Like, oh god, are we familiar with that? Or...
Spectacle indeed.
See? All right.
At least it's
game.
artistic and not.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly.
Terra Firma 2.
They're working as intended studios.
Yep. Honestly, part of the reason why I picked this was because of the publisher name.
Is that a subtle jab at Bethesda?
I mean, I feel like that could be a subtle jab at a lot of things, but
But no, I was looking at the trailer for this. I was like, my gosh, this is really cool.
So you have your God game of the month, Silver.
Oh god.
I mean, technically,
Don't remind me of how Saturday genre is practically dead. Because companies
Don't
aren't
they have a
willing to
giant
take
one coming out
risks.
soon?
I think so. I can't remember the name of it though. That's it's so depressing.
Well, there's one coming out soon. I can't remember what the fuck it is.
It's so
No,
depressing.
I thought that Terra Firma 2 looked really cool.
Yeah,
it does. Absolutely.
Because like I haven't seen many games like that are actually like that.
Oh my god, they're making a Noah's Ark simulator.
Oh my god.
Fuck off.
I'm just telling you.
yeah, if nothing else, I like how this seems to be like good for map generation or simulation.
I was honestly kind of thinking like it's like somebody could make a really cool like D&D like whole world using this.
Well,
Yeah,
especially if you
that's
wanted to make it
actually what
realistic, because it looks like it's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of physics based, where if you different depending on the material and the weather and time and all that.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, you have like 4 biomes and all those miniature.
I saw it said you could import height maps. I wonder if you can export it too. Because
I'm
then
wondering
it could,
that. Like that would
then
be
it would
really
go.
cool.
That would go from
Yeah.
game to tool and be just as impressive.
Right?
And of course,
I love things like that. That are both a game and a tool.
3.
because one little nightmare was not enough, nor was 2.
Yep. Yeah.
And neither was the
Well,
same developer.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. So this isn't made by the same developers that made the first 2 games, by the way. It's made by a different developer. But the developers of the original 2 games are making a game called Reanimal, which I'm really looking forward to because it has co-op.
Fascinating.
But so does this. Apparently, this one also has co-op, if I recall.
Well, there are 2 characters walking around, so.
Yep. I think the second game also had co-op.
Yes, it
I think I have the original Lord.
This is gonna be very intriguing to see how they handle.
Good catch, Tim. I didn't think you'd catch yourself there, but you did.
There's an intro.
See how they handle the franchise, being a new studio taking over the third.
Yes, yes.
They've got shoes to fill, and that's never a fun thing to have.
The first 2 games had such wacky stories. Like, holy fuck. Oh, and the encounters with the adults. Oh my word, especially the second game. Oh, that fucking teacher with that stretching neck. Ugh, something straight out of fucking body horror hell.
So the next game I have is Jurassic World Evolution 3.
The third of its franchise. The trilogy is now complete, or will be when it comes out.
I guess this one's supposed to
Hey,
be like
Dan.
supposed to be a little more
We are also
have a
creating
lot more
males.
freedom in the way you play it. Like
These
I'd
animals
hope so.
That'd be
are
cool.
Now,
yeah,
so
the-
long
the
as you can
second game
still,
were very similar.
yeah, at least so long as you can at
And
least
do keep
still
an eye on the
set
young
free the
guys.
dinosaurs and destroy
They
your
can
own
inherit more than
by
just
killing all the
appearances.
civilians, and, so long as you can still do that,
Every site
that
must
is
be a
true to
perfect
its origins.
balance of security and spectacle.
Because I remember the first game, a
Protecting
lot
our
of people
guests is
just played the
crucial,
first game
but
to
so
not
is
just create the
inspiring
park,
next
but also to just
generation.
set the dinosaurs free and kill all the the
I mean,
customers.
isn't that the fun part?
Exactly.
I mean, I thought that was the whole point of Jurassic games, right? Like,
Yeah.
Any project of
Yeah,
this scale,
yeah, precisely.
that's what the franchise is about. Dinosaurs getting out of their cages.
Park manager, you'll
And
also
people
Insert
not
Jurassic
learning.
Park theme here.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Insert Jurassic Park theme here.
That's why there's more than one
Uh,
Jurassic Park film.
Yep. There's so fucking many of them.
Because people never learn.
All right, Mermage, tell us
what's
about
the price?
your cutesy Halloween themed world game.
Is
I don't know
cutesy
the
Halloween
price of
themed
the-
Pokemon.
I
don't know the
know.
price of the Jurassic world
Creature
game, Dan.
capturing Halloween themed game.
What's the price? $50. Yeah.
Better
No.
not.
What are you talking about? If it's creature capturing, then it would have to be 80, wouldn't it, from Nintendo?
I was talking about Jurassic. I was talking about Jurassic World Evolution.
$50 is reasonable, but probably not ideal.
I'm gonna check
My-
that again. Dan.
But I saw this and I was like, a freaking like creature capturing. I'm not gonna say the actual franchise for the sake of Nintendo. Hopefully not, going nuts.
More nuts, you mean?
Yes. But no, this game looked honestly pretty cool, and I got
Pipkin.
a pumpkin game.
Pumpkin game.
I needed at least one.
Yep. Because there's pumpkins in it, see?
He
Yes.
finally has.
It's called Pipkin, too, so
and
it's
and
kind of
you
like a
know
pumpkin.
what? You know what? It's actually thematical. Thematical? I'm not
It
quite
is.
sure what the word is.
Yeah.
Thematical? Is it thematical that I'm looking?
Thematic?
Thematic?
Yeah, thematic. Thank you. That's the word.
No, sorry,
Yes,
Dan.
it's thematic
actually
because of October.
$60. It's $60.
That sounds
$60.
pretty. I mean, at least it's not more than that. To be
Yeah,
fair,
at least it's not 70 or 80.
But-
I still feel like they're pricing it pretty high for what it is.
Yeah, it should be
Yeah,
down to
well,
50 or 45.
it is a Jurassic name.
Yeah,
Like,
it is a
they're
theme.
probably paying for the name by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You right. They're
Not
paying-
saying it's okay. I'm not saying you should suck it up and buy it anyway, but I'm just saying it isn't that crazy. It makes some sense.
Yep, a copyrighted franchise, it needs to make its money somehow, right? And it's pay royalties and all that shit. But the wishing that I wish we made this shit ourselves. I wish we
Okay. Next one is called
Misty Onsen.
Yep.
Onsen.
Yeah, onsen. Japanese for a
Onsen
game,
is
of
a
course.
onsen being a Japanese hot spring or bathhouse.
Yep. I remember that from literally a game called The Bathhouse. Don't know why they just didn't call it onsen, but whatever. Made by Chiller's Art, because Chiller's Art has always been quite familiar with their Japanese art games, because they're Japanese game dev.
It makes these ones.
Yep. An interesting name for the dev though, Chiller's Art. Like, wait, is that a chinchilla?
Yes. I wouldn't be me if I didn't mention this, that the girl in the screenshot looks like she just saw somebody with like a giant package for the first time.
You had to. Of course, you was gonna turn it into a fucking innuendo. Of course.
Get her! She's like,
You may see it like that, but I actually pretty fucking creepy. I'm like, yeah, no, I can't look at the image for longer than 3 seconds because I was like, oh, fucking hell. It reminds me of The Grudge. something like that. Like, or should I say, Ju-on, the proper name for it. That the original Japanese movies made it back in the early 2000s, before it became Americanized with just The Grudge, which, in my opinion, were the worst versions of the movies. But we'll get into that another day.
Yeah. All right, we're
Just
finally back
11 now?
with a
Oh
new Jackbox
my.
party pack game.
There were 11.
Yeah.
There's 11.
Holy fuck. Are they? Do you think they're beating a dead horse at this point?
Yes.
Hey, Silver.
Yes.
Don't
yes.
say that. That's going to be a game in the next pack.
Probably.
Beating the dead horse.
Yeah, or they just call it dead horses or something.
No, the only thing I thought was shit is that they released that that supposed NSFW pack before, and it was like,
Which was not.
yeah, and it was like 3 games for like $35 or something.
Ooh.
Like,
What the fuck?
Brother, ooh.
No.
This one
And they
comes
weren't
out-
even in SFW.
No, there was
And
one
it was
game-
not.
There was one game that was kind of spicy, but that's it. Like,
They were like Teen Tame. I was like, no, so fucking SFW.
and they were supposed to release like I have no problem with these games whatsoever, and I do like Jackbox games. I've always had fun with them, but they just have to do a better job of making interesting games. But I think they, especially like
These look all new. Are they? There's no
Yeah.
duplicates here, right? Are these?
Yeah.
These are all new, I think.
Yeah, like they're
Legends
making,
of Trivia.
yeah, which actually looks kind of fun, to be fair. Legends of Trivia looks pretty fun. I mean, it better be good, or I think the franchise is pretty much toast at this point.
Sadly.
At least have the other 10 or good ones.
Yeah,
back
and
to
like
revisit.
the only I already own like all of them, so I won't cry if I don't own this one. Especially since I haven't really played any Jackbox.
That's true. We haven't done a Jackbox in a while.
It was probably the best though, innit? Because it made up a terrific party.
Well, I love Murder Trivia Party.
Is this another point-and-click adventure?
Of course.
Oh, so Silver's got one too.
In the style of the
we
90s.
both got one this month. We both got one. Maybe his. I think his is like early '90s and mine's late '90s.
Yep.
When it comes to point
Yep,
and click,
more
but-
retro, yeah.
Yeah. So, but there is
Looks like it.
both of us have a point and click game as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Holly. Deep breath. You said you'd do this. You promised Rick, so you can't back
This
out
like
now.
this looks
It's
like
just
something
a
I would have
job
played on
interview.
Commodore 64.
Right?
Yeah, just look at those classics.
Like I'm just aging myself. I'm just starting to wilt on stream every time I bring up a fact like that. You want to talk about
Alright.
something that will make you feel old soon? How about Plants vs. Zombies Replanted?
Funny that you should mention that, because I did mention that game earlier with that tower defense game.
Yeah. Well, guess what?
Hmm,
Now
yeah.
we have a remake, well, a remaster of Plants vs. Zombies.
Well, that's interesting.
So we actually have 2 new EA games this month. What timing, guys? What timing? I don't know. Actually, I've never played the original Plants vs. Zombies before.
What?
I haven't. I haven't. I know.
You're shitting me.
How?
No, I have not. My
Yeah,
kids do,
how?
But I have not.
Oh my god, Tim.
I know.
Dude.
Fine, guys. You know what this month?
With a friend? What's this? Co-op?
Yes. Local co-op and PvP are both in the game. But no. Like, you know what?
EVP?
Fine.
Huh.
Fine. Since I have my my EA Play Pro account anyway, I'll play it sometime this month, and I'll finally can say I played Plants vs. Zombies.
All right then.
I've never tried it. I like literally have barely seen any gameplay of the original Plants vs. Zombies. So I'm gonna be going in like super blind, believe it or not.
Well, if you ever need it, we can give you some advice.
Sure, you
Only
can,
if you want it.
You can show up to the stream and just berate me while I suck at it.
What do you do?
No,
Don't put
no.
a sunflower there. You never put sunflowers there. No. That's entirely wrong. Noob.
Don't put the pea shooters like 2 blocks away near the fucking end. What are you doing, man? They stay in the back.
Oh shit.
They're squishy.
We actually don't have a trailer for this game. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Undead. That
Why is it the
was.
Betrayed King.
That was a trailer.
October 12th is One Punch Man Season 3. Okay, thank you. I know what my life choices are going to be now.
Sorry, I thought that was part of the interruption.
Yeah, that was a
One
really
punch.
Fuck yeah.
October 12th, baby. All
One
right.
punch.
I just finished the last season of Dr. Stone, so I'm ready for something.
Yeah, you're damn right. I'm watching fucking season 3 of One Punch Man. You mad?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course I am. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, now I gotta wait till
Oh,
next year
God
to watch
damn
more Dr. Stone.
I've got to stop fucking saying that. Don't want to be reminded of that shitty fucking Wolfenstein game.
Alright, Super Fantasy
You're the one reminding yourself.
is my...
Yes, I know. It's hard not to say that phrase, though.
So this is a roguelike city builder.
Oh.
I love city builders. It's why I played so much Banished.
Yeah, this reminds me of like Sim City.
Black and white.
If you had hordes.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I can
I'll
totally
say
see
it.
that, man.
And I used to play
Fuck
Sim
yeah.
Farm and Sim City all the time when I was younger, so...
Yeah, SimCity 4 for the win, man. That was the best of the best, man.
The art
Anything
reminds
else that
me of
followed after that
other
was kinda-
similar games, but I don't think none of them are city builders. So this cool. And there's cards,
Yep.
Oh my.
and those hordes are getting pretty massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you,
Protect
like,
your kingdom.
if you like those types of games, that's definitely one to check out. And there is a demo guide.
Yeah.
You know.
Demo.
Like I said, I always try and bring the variety in my list. So even if it's not something exactly for me,
Yeah,
I still wanna
queer.
bring-
We've certainly got one hell of a fucking variety right now, yeah.
Okay, Silver's been waiting years for me to say this. Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is coming out this month.
A fucking mouthful. Yes,
Your
indeed.
reputation is legend.
A mouthful. No, we're talking about the game, Silver, not about the content.
Yeah.
Oh, bite me.
Oh, that's
We're talking
content
about the
too.
game, not the content.
Oh, go suck on her. I don't know.
Then we're talking about the game, not
not
the
the
content. Silver, you're walking right into these.
Both. Fuck off, both of you. Fuck off.
I don't
Gopsu
know if
Sultan.
that's in the game, so. you're good
Gopsu
with that one.
Sultan worshed it more.
Yeah.
Worshed it more.
Listen, we don't need any spoilers, Silver. I mean, come on. We're waiting forever for this one.
Is there something you need?
No, okay. I
The
have, a
Hawks
serious
14.
question. I have a serious question about this stuff. Are you gonna
Yes.
play the game?
Oh,
Yes.
my, you.
Obviously.
I think
At
I know
launch.
what you are.
At launch. That depends on which platform I play it on. We shall
Well,
see.
I don't know. Well, I don't think it. I would hope. Well, I'm not gonna. Is it gonna be Steam Deck verified? Probably not.
You are not the only
Scroll down,
one
does it say it?
that strange
No, it
dream.
says unknown.
Unknown.
Garden,
Hmm.
and I have met someone.
I will tell.
But that would mean
Well,
I mean,
who is he?
I'm still a bit miffed about a few things. One, can't play as a Malkavian. Pretty still pissed about that.
Yeah, you have said that
Yeah.
a few
Like,
times.
but I want to
I-
play as
I-
Malkavian. Look, I like Toreador is my second best clan, but I would rather play as
I would
Malkavian.
say that I think you at this point you should just be happy to have a continuation because I've
Yes.
for,
21 fucking years later.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
An elephant? Let's go this way, guys.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about
Let's go,
online
hurry, hurry.
co-op games?
This way.
Can't believe it's been that
Let me
long.
come with you.
But yeah,
Oh, it's a fake.
Mimesis.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope no one was in there.
Who am I?
Oh, it's a new one.
Maybe surviving and leaving us for dead.
What the
Yeah.
f-
Okay, let's go.
Is that someone controlling
Wow.
Oh, what is
a
this?
fucking
dinosaur?
crane?
Is that a giant?
Was that
Yeah.
just me?
Oh, this
No, yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Oh yeah, you can learn
Yeah,
the guitar.
okay.
Those are all the birds.
Oh yes.
That's
yes,
it.
yes, yes,
C-
yes.
You can play guitar.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Please come to
Huh.
clean up on aisle 5. Is that you, Sam? Come
Well,
on,
this
man,
definitely looks
let's
like
go,
a more
man.
kind of
what the-
cool game
Kill it, kill it,
Oh,
kill it, kill it.
with mimicry
Oh,
involved.
that's fake.
Certainly
Oh, boy,
different.
Get in here. Haha, you stupid.
Hey, guess
Oh,
what game
boy,
this
oh,
is
boy,
on,
oh, boy.
guys? I mean, guess what
what
platform
the
this
hell?
is on?
Unreal.
No, it's on Dare Drops.
Oh.
So if you want to play, we can play. Just let me know.
Yeah.
Honestly, it reminds me of the
Color me
Mimic mod
intrigued.
that somebody made for
Lethal Company?
Lethal Company.
Probably.
Yeah, as basic as it is normally. I mean, there are some pretty cool like encounters, like with the mechs. Holy shit!
Is
Those
this your pick
fucking
and fun,
mechs.
Silver?
That was too.
Yeah, seems how you and Mermich haven't mentioned yours yet. That's only for mine.
Yeah. See, this is where I'm like, because I've got this and then the next game on my list.
Yeah.
Pat, you sound like a freaking deflating balloon.
Well, I do have faith in Obsidian. I always have. You know, once they decided to become, you know, once they had their own IPs, that showed that yeah, they can still be the Obsidian that we've always known. Yeah, okay, this will be my pick of the month.
I will say,
Alright.
I'm definitely gonna play this, but it's gonna take me the rest of the year to fucking play.
Oh yeah,
It ain't gonna.
it's
this ain't
bigger.
gonna be
It's bigger than the
yeah,
original.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, it ain't gonna take me 15, 20 days to finish. That's for
Yep.
sure.
So I do have my fingers crossed that this one will be bigger and better and improve upon, you know, what needed to be improved upon from the first game.
So you know.
'Cause I've seen the breakdown that they released a couple months
So
ago.
you know how I hate the fact that they're raising the price on Game Pass Ultimate, but I feel like the fact that they're getting 3 day 1 releases this month is going to be their way of justifying it, because they have Ninja Gaiden 4, they have Keeper, and they have this all coming out within like 3 weeks of each other.
Fuck.
Yeah, you know.
I think
When
I'm
does the
gonna
price
try
increase
to.
happen, actually?
I don't think it takes place
Today.
right away, because mine still said I could mine's not due till the 6th, and it still said 20.
Yeah, mine's not due until 17th, and it still says
$20, right?
I think.
Well, whatever your version would be.
Yeah, pretty sure it says
Okay, so
it's
here's
still
what-
it's 20.
Are you
So
sure
here's
we
my
can't
here's
go
my
back to our
point
old
for the
house?
game.
You'll soon get used to
Simon the Sorcerer
Think
Origins.
of it as an adventure.
Like I said,
So
late 90s.
Simon the Sorcerer.
I'm
Have there been
Simon.
other games in
Don't you
the
remember
Simon
me?
the Sorcerer franchise? Is this the very first?
Yeah,
and it's been
So
some
what
this
do
is
you
a
think
prequel
I should
game.
do?
So yeah.
Little miscreant had the nerve to steal from me. I demand to
I'm
know
not sure
who we're
if
dealing with.
I've ever played any of the Simon the Sorcerer games. No, it doesn't really ring
Come
a
on,
bell.
Simon.
I might do
Get
some
the
research,
magic books.
because I like researching
Defeat
about
the big evil
game
wizard.
franchises that I've never heard of.
Save the magic
Bit
world.
of gaming history there, you know.
Easy, right?
The thing that you get stuck in.
Did I say
in
it said
hole.
featured Rick Astley?
Yes, it does.
Oh wow.
It does too. And like I said, actually, like I said, I love that like 90s cartoon styling. So immediately it caught my eye. And I usually get 1 point in Flick Game in one, so I had to keep it going.
Hey, they're classics.
Yep,
Right.
because on that art
And
style,
it's
I'm
always
never gonna give
good
you
to
up.
see them be appreciated.
Absolutely.
Alright, next, Silver's last game is Tormented Souls 2, which I played the demo of, and I'm excited to actually play the whole game.
My name is Caroline Walker. I I came to
Probably
this
want to play
town
through
to
the
find
first one
help for my
first,
little
so I
sister
can get a
Anna.
better
She
idea
does
how
this
It
thing
that
took me
where
all.
she
forever
draws
to finish the
terrifying
first one. It took me
images
like
and
32
somehow they
hours to
become
finish
real.
the first game.
But it was all a trap, and now they've taken Anna.
It was good.
Get to it.
I'm happy they got a budget this time.
Yeah.
Hold on,
So,
talking
the
about
first
your
game.
first game. Yeah, your first game.
It was a
you're
bit
not gonna
stiff.
have- Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit stiff. But hey, it's tank control, so it's understandable. You'd think I'd be still used to that style, but no, I'm not really used to tank controls anymore. Because, you know, that kind of style is not exactly what I'd call prevalent anymore due to the fact that a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like that. Like, yeah, well, back in the 90s, this is how these kinds of games played. If you didn't like it, well, tough shit. There was no such thing as mad.
If you didn't like it, you got good, or you went home.
Well, the cool part is
Yep.
we're at the point now where
Are you okay?
where it's pretty much
Can I
just
just say
me.
how very happy I am to finally have you with
We're
us?
just finishing off Tim's list now.
Isabella has
Yep.
told us all about you.
Yep.
Especially you, little one. You are a very special girl.
Well, up until this point,
Oh,
I'd say
yeah.
Mom did a pretty
What's
good
that?
job at sifting through everyone's lists. Pretty close.
There must be no violence.
Caroline, I'm scared.
Now stop struggling.
Alright, I actually have a free-to-play game up next, which is another MMO, which is Crystal of Atlan. Which I'm kind of actually more into this than Blue Protocol, to be fair.
I think that's fair.
Because this one's more like about the mixture of magic and machinery.
Oh, don't we know it? Let's maybe.
So this is a magic punk world.
Ooh.
Oh, Magic Punk?
Yeah.
Say no more. I'm a huge fan of mixing technology with magic, because the first game franchise that I actually played that had that kind of vibe was a game called Silverfall. Not sure if any of you have ever heard of it.
Doesn't sound
Came out
familiar.
2004 was how long ago this game came out. And I played the expansion, well, played with the expansion because they had improved updates and stuff like that. And actually added a couple of classes and whatnot. But yeah, that was basically like this. Magic Punk, or
so
it was like steampunk, but with magic.
So before I move on, this is free to play and coming out the 30th. Let's see. Next one is a game that I played the demo for, seems like 3 years ago, which is Recreation, which is basically a indie version of Burnout.
Oh,
With also,
yeah, there's a classic.
Yeah, with also, like, you can create your own tracks, make yourself do loop-de-loops, and, like, a whole bunch of different shit. It's like a mecca of, you know, stunt racing / Burnout style gameplay.
If it's got a map generator, it's probably be kind of like what's that franchise?
I'm gonna do a little of Backfest.
Yeah, and what's the part? It's got 400 square kilometers of sandbox.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, holy fuck.
So essentially, it's GTA 5, but the racing map building
Focused.
aspect.
You create
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
so I started back in Red Hill
I only got a
County,
couple
you
left
know,
now.
over
So,
along the coast. But then I split the
next one
track
is
between
Arc
Grizzly River.
Raiders, which isn't really my jam. I'm not an extraction shooter guy, but it seems like a lot of people are really pumped for this game. Like I said, not for me, because originally when Arc Raiders was announced, it was a co-op shooter, and then it became an extraction shooter, which kind of took it off my radar, but I appreciate that people like different things than me.
Well, it seems stylized, and if it can keep its own identity, then
Well, this is the competition
might have a place.
that Bungie had, and I think this is pretty much why they delayed the shit out of their game because they were going to be releasing right next to this game. You know, same type of game and everything. Alright, next one is Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
Yeah, guys in their 20s.
Oh.
What kind of video game are they gonna make?
So this
We
is
knew that there was something special going on.
all the way up to Mortal Kombat 7, which is what, Armageddon Silver?
Yeah, so it is Deadly Alliance. Nice.
Yeah, like it has every old school Mortal Kombat game.
Damn. That's one hell of a list of games. Holy shit.
And
Yeah.
it even comes with the Mortal Kombat, the Sub-Zero game.
Oh, and the freaking Special Forces.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. I remember playing that on the PS1.
That we were
Fuck,
given
dude.
Yeah,
to create
Digital
a
Eclipse and Atari.
in
are
hindsight
releasing
was
this shit,
incredible.
And it even looks like it has a whole timeline on Mortal Kombat and the history of development and stuff. That's cool.
Oof.
That's
okay.
This is a very focused on your fans of the franchise.
Yeah, this is for the
bundle.
fans. Absolutely. So long as it actually works as intended.
Roll back netcode.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Digital Eclipse is working on this, so I'm pretty hopeful of it.
Yeah, because I remember playing the original Combat 2 on a fucking Amiga. Like, we're talking like 92 or like the time frame. Well, I mean the game was 92, but you know, it was like 3 years old. With fucking keyboard controls. Hell yeah, no such thing as controllers back then. Well, at least for the Amiga.
Orocon's lamenting the fact that Shaolin Monks is not been released yet.
Yeah. That was a PS2 title if I recall, right? Or was that an Xbox? Can't remember exactly.
Alright.
But I do know of that one.
Next one is me completing my collection of the Dragon Quest remakes. They already did 3. Now we're doing
1 and 2.
And it comes out the 30th. So we're getting them in a 2D remake. And I love the way that they're
look at that art
two and a
style.
two and a half D teams remake games because they do a fantastic job of it.
Yeah, it sure looks like it. Yeah.
You know what I've loved about the older Dragon Quest games, because I actually have played mostly Dragon Quest 9. That was my first foray into Dragon Quest. I love that like old top overworld, where you're like you're like a massive overworld map, like with Golden Sun. Beautiful. I love that kind of stuff about these kind of JRPGs. I don't know why, I just like that kind of style. I'm like very old school with these kind of games. And I'm glad they're still kicking. Because without these games, you wouldn't have RPGs of today, honestly.
Exactly.
If you ask me, you
Definitely not.
And the last game on my list, because it comes out in 32, Tales of Exile.
Remastered.
Tales of Xillia. Is that Zilla? Xillia?
I always thought it was pronounced Zilia.
Yeah. I hate how there's a Z
So I'm
and an X
telling
in
you what,
English
if you
language.
like I said, if you like JRPGs, man, you've been eating so good this year.
Yeah, nothing to complain about. You're being good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting like restaurant freaking meal out of all these.
Full course dinner. Let's go.
Yeah, 6-course dinner. Fuck yeah. It
Why
was
would
an 8
humans
course.
persist in seeking power that could destroy the world?
I can only handle a 3. What the fuck? What about the other freaking 7? I said 8, not 10. But here's an extra 2 while you're at it. Wait, what happened to the original? I'd never heard of this game until.
Oh, this
now.
was way towards the beginning of their.
All the Tales franchise.
Yeah.
Tales of franchise.
This is an early Tales game.
Yeah, because I only have Berseria. Was it Berseria?
Berseria.
Yeah,
We don't
so
have to
yeah,
follow
so
orders.
I
We
have
set our own hours, and we help people.
I think I have
For a
Symphonia. I
price.
don't.
Symphonia is the best one. I don't know. Tales of Arise is pretty high on my list.
Madam's butler.
I love
I have
Tales
that
of
one
Arise.
too.
Oh, Jude, you
Yeah,
always know how to poop on my
Yeah, I
party.
have that on Steam.
I
bought it. I bought it was on sale with everything. Just
So to
thought,
give you an
why not?
idea, I have Final Fantasy Tactics I have to play for next month.
I will protect all
And
Riva
I have
Maxia, people and spirits alike.
Tales of
supposed to be the Lord
the first chapter remake game that we were talking about last month on the podcast. I got a key for that too, which is a remake of the first in that series. And
I sadly didn't make last month's podcast.
I can't give up.
Shit.
My mission won't let me.
I
must keep moving forward.
You go to such lengths to protect
Wasn't before that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure last month I did make it.
spirits too.
You will strive to be our protector.
I'll go back. Thankfully, I've got a new notebook so I can keep them all on the same list again.
So I won't.
Nice.
I won't run.
Be yourself and do what you have
It
to do.
is. Yeah, Trails of the Sky first chapter is the other game I'm trying.
Yeah.
to
Ah, that one.
Yeah.
That's it. Because I
All
bought
right.
the original 2 games for that
So,
franchise.
believe it or not, we have made it to the end of the list and the end of the podcast.
And it's 3 hours. I
did?
fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Pansoon,
Just
I was right.
over. It's fine.
Pansoon, I already installed the demo. I did it before I even started the podcast. The minute I saw that beat 'em up game, Marvel Universe, X-Men, the arcade game style gameplay, I'm all over it. I made this kid play. I made my son play X-Men, the arcade game when he was young too, along with Turtles in Time and everything else. All right, so that is it for the podcast this month. If you're watching here, thank you, and make sure to stick around because we're going to do the giveaways. If you're watching this on YouTube, why don't you come watch it live next time? And with that being said, on tomorrow afternoon, I will be streaming, and then I will be gone until Monday. So if you want to see me, I'll be streaming probably around 3:30 p.m. Eastern and playing for a couple hours, and then I'll be gone until Monday. But yeah, with that being said, Silver, say the thing.
So I'm just waiting for everyone else to say something.
Oh, good night, folks.
Bye, everybody.
Schlong out.